What else I need to do? What else I need to do? Should put the toothpaste away. Look, I'll brush my teeth like a good boy before I come live. Look at me go. My mama would be proud. Hey, it's alright, puppy. You want to come on my bed? You can come up here. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing, dog? My brain's frittering out for a moment. Plugging the jug in. Jeez, ADHD is, my ADHD is in full force this morning. But that's alright. We'll get a coffee in and, yes. Have a chat for about, I do want to get a workout in on today's stream. Sorry I haven't streamed for about 3 days, guys. Been pretty unwell, but we're alright. Full of gut pain and that, but I'm alright. We're back. So yeah, I think I haven't streamed for 3 or 4 days, to be honest. It's alright. I'm just also a bit of downtime, a bit of just enjoying the weekend with my partner and that. So just been chilling. Yeah, just want to keep it a chill vibe here, make it a place people can just hang out, and I'm not putting any pressure on all this. Hey brother, good morning or good evening for you. It must be about 11 at night for you, eh? You doing a late shift at work or something, man? How you going? Yeah, I'm just gonna keep keeping these just real chill, bro, and just people can chat and hang out, and I do what I do, right? I'm just making sure I don't put on a full show or anything. As always, I have a laugh. We can have a joke around whatever with people, right? But there does have to be a limit somewhere with things. Feel alright today? That's good, man. Yeah. Some days are just like that, right? Like we all have them, right? Some days it's just like, right. I was feeling a bit that way too. I mean, that's why, I haven't streamed for a couple of days, man. I've already put sugar in it. What was I going to put in it? I was going to put a bit of Moccona, make it a full container of poison coffee. Oh, always, bro. My words are always available. It's kind of the topic of today, to be honest, not in regards to you, but just in general. Just in general with the streaming and everything, and being in some other people's streams and stuff. I've been reflecting on how much YouTubers can do for people, and stuff like that. And as always, it's the same rules as everything, right? It comes down to yourself. It comes down to you and what you want for your life. And it's like Dennis D-Bird can do all the workouts, whatever. Anybody can give any advice on anything, whatever. People can watch lives, they can watch YouTube content, they can learn, they can grow, they can, but it's not worth anything until you apply it to your life. There's no point learning this stuff. There's no point complaining about your problems. People watch lives and stuff and they're like, inspired in that. But if you're not going to use that information, and that's what I've found. I've been talking to a few creators over the last couple of days that I know, and it's very much with these live chats of where do I draw the line on how much I care for people and how much I can help people. Because the best I can do here as a random New Zealander is kind of just be like, g'day, talk about my experience, but it all comes back to what we've talked about a lot, bro, which is just like, the only person who can control your life truly is yourself, right? We're all prisoners to ourselves more than anything else, and people go, oh, it's the government, it's like, you have a lot of freedom to do things in this world, right? But like, me as a YouTuber, I can't help people. I can help people with advice. I can help with a bit of a direction. Like, I'm not perfect. I have some experience, whatever. I can talk about that. But beyond that, like, it comes down to people's action. I could do 5,000 push-ups a day. If somebody doesn't want to do a push-up, I can't make them do a push-up or something, right? So, it's just I don't want things to be rent-free in my head. I do care a lot about people. I do want to help everyone. But it has got to a point, and with some other channels, it's got to a point where it's like, we can offer our advice, and then beyond that, it all falls on the person, right? And I think people work things out and stuff, right? And just grow and develop. Like, I'm all, But like, I can't, if I had 500 viewers, I've had to be thinking about, I can't take on everybody's stuff personally. I can only help how I can, right? So it's a hard pill to swallow. Like, this is where YouTube becomes a learning experience for me as well. And while I talk about all this kind of stuff, right, it's just interesting. It's like, I learn a lot through YouTube for this, man, and a lot about myself and stuff as well, right? So it's all just keep a good vibe here, and it's all about, my channel is all about, solving your own problems, seeking solutions. I see it a lot on live, people on all these channels going, what do I do about this? How do I do this? How do I start doing push-ups? What's perfect form? And they're asking a creator. it used to be like this on Facebook and on motorbike forums and stuff. Like, I used to be on car pages on Facebook, and people are like, oh, what oil should I put in? Oh guys, how tight do I torque down this bolt? And they want an individual's time directly at them to answer a question, where they could get a much better answer just with Google. When you go to Google now, you have the AI mode, and it'll give you an AI mode answer. Now, if you just ask that thing, how do push-up, it's going to give you a simple answer. If you talk to it like a Google prompt, if you talk to it like a person, if you actually write out a paragraph and go, hey, I'm dealing with this and this and this, and I'm struggling with this, and my diet, and I fall off here, and with all of this factored, what should I do? And it will take all the information from the internet and actually form an opinion for you. But people want to ask one creator one little question, and like, I don't want people to be on my channel forever. I want people to come to my channel and sort of get into gear a bit, and then, go down that path. Like, I don't want you sitting in my chat forever. I don't want people sitting in my chat for 3 hours a day going, I'm doing well today, I'm doing well. It's like, I'd rather you work on your life. I'd rather that I'm having an impact in some way. Yes, I know, you're whining. It's quite rude. We'll sit down for a coffee in a minute. We'll take the dogs out there. Got my coffee. But yeah, as I say, I'm not going to get amped up about it, but it's just, I'm trying to help people how I can, but I also have to look after my own mental health, obviously. Everything falls on us as an individual, and it's like that falls on me. Like, if I'm going to run a channel and all the stuff's going to be there, I can't have it all be rent-free in my head, or else I can't think, I can't function, right? I might be a bit loud out here. Let me know if the cicadas are a bit too loud, guys. Hopefully it's all right. Oh, I can barely see the screen now. Oh, we're all right, I think. What's up, puppy? So yeah, we can talk about whatever, guys. Oh, I better, after that bit of a rant there, I'll just double check the chat. Yeah. Hey, all right. Hey, Frank. Joseph, good to see you here. Dominic, that's not something I talk about here, bro. That's not something I talk about here, bro. I'm here to just sort of try and inspire people. What up, chat? Hey, Peachy, how are you, dude? What's going on? Yeah, I'm just going to sit and have a coffee and chat about whatever. I'll do a bit of a workout towards the end. I'll do a couple hundred push-ups or something. I've had about 3 days off, a lot of gut pain and a lot of just a mental unwind as well. So yeah, taking my time. Oh, it's very bright out here and very full on. What's going on? What's going on? Hang on, dog. Hey, good to see everybody here. So yeah, as I say, guys, if there's anything people are struggling with in that, like that's what I'm on here to talk about, right? Or if you have a question about something, but or just chat about, like I try and chat about just mental framing and stuff, right? So that is the topic of today. Don't live in your problems. You have to solve your own problems in this world, right? Like nobody else can do that for you, despite all the advice you get, all the learning you might do, all the research on YouTube and watch YouTube videos. That's the trap. The biggest trap in self-improvement. I'll just wipe the camera there. The biggest trap in self-improvement is learning too much. You already know all the information. If you're viewing me right now and whatever, you know what you got to do. You know what you want to do. It's there, and it's just fear and it's excuses and it's whatever. You've already known enough to actually apply that. And if you feel you don't, you can feel free to ask me, right? I mean, nobody's perfect. We all battle. We're all struggling. We're all eating a giant shit sandwich out here. I'm just on here to be real. And yeah, Pup's leg's good. He just scuffed it up a bit. He didn't end up bleeding or anything through it, so it's been all right. Oh, what? All this bubbles, all this noise, puppy. Oh, we're up to like 9 likes already. Thank you, guys. He's very hoggy with toys. He's just going to come up, like, he'll show me it, but he wants to play take it off me game. So I don't really want to play that with him right now. No, see, away, dude. Hey, see, now she won't put down C. You're trying to play silly buggers. Trying to play silly buggers with me. Alright. Yeah, we'll just hang out with the dogs a bit. Have a coffee. I'll probably sit inside for a chat in a minute, to be honest. Might be a bit noisy out here. No, we're not going to talk about that kind of stuff on here, guys. Call that a... Oh, I see you've played Knifey Spoony before. Oh, yep. I know the reference. But as I say, guys, I'm here to chat if anybody, you know, you're on path, or what do you want in life? What are you struggling with? You know, like what advice do you need? What's going on? Or just, yeah, just chill vibe. That's more what I'm here for. Oh, it's very screen glary today, isn't it? Very bright on the camera. Sorry. Apparently my phone's having a moment, maybe. Yeah, knowing and taking action are two very different things. That's exactly it, man. Hey, JB, good to see you, dude. And great to see you as well, Bean. You know, Crocodile Dundee. Yep. I am from New Zealand, not quite Australia, but yeah, I understand the confusion. It's a very similar accent, so I'm used to it, man. I just come on here and be real, dude, and, you know, go through my day. Kia ora, Cuzzy. Kia ora. Son of Coco and Cardor. Son of Coco, Cardor and all that, yep. No, not in Invercargill, mate, a bit further north. Nah, but I did spend some time down the South Island, so there is that bit of South Island accent in there. Yeah, I've been around New Zealand enough that my accent's very blended, which is why people more often mistake me for an Australian, perhaps. What is that, Buffy? What's all the noise for? What's all the whining? Whining and dining, dog. Singapore, awesome! You are the first person to ever come into my channel from Singapore, so you win the prize. You are the Singapore embassy at this point. Right, we'll go through you for everything we need. It's good to have. Yeah, I'm feeling all right, Bean. Yeah, just had a bit of a sore guts for a few days, and just a lot on my mind and that, and I decided I'll just take 2 or 3 days off YouTube, and you know, sometimes you need a bit of reset, right? So that's what I talk about when I say, you know, if you're going to chase goals and stuff and chase dreams and whatever, people burn out because they don't reward themselves enough, right? They're like, oh, I'm working out more and I'm doing my dishes, whatever you're doing that's, you know, taking you in that direction. And then they feel they have no time outside of work or whatever. And that's where it comes to, like, you've got to cut back on time on other things, which is why I say, like, I don't want people sitting watching me 3 hours a day for months and months. I want to sort of, I'd rather it be more of a revolving door channel. I mean, I always appreciate if someone pops it, like there's people who pop in, they drop a like and they're just like, hi, bye, sweet, I'm still at it. And it's like, good on you, bro, cool, we good. So it all works out. Yeah, reasonably nice weather. Yeah, been the sort of that muggy heat's gone away. We're about to come into autumn, the leaves are dying off. Been a bit hard on myself the last couple of days. I you know, I still feel I'm definitely not getting enough done, and I don't want like, oh, I know you're doing good. It's like I sort of know my own, I know my own resume and history and what I'm capable of. So we're coming back into a prime again. We're going to try and outdo the last prime I had. It's been about a 3-year downtime, but we're on the way back. We're on the way up. We're on the way up. What's my dog's name there? Heidi and Zed. Yeah, well, the sound is nature, yes. The sound is the cicadas up in the trees. So we've got Miss Heidi here. She's just turned 3. What do you call me, bro? This one. Maybe you want that. There you go, mate. Yeah, I'll show you a cicada. There's a lot of them are dying off now. They sort of lived for a while. There was a lot more of them, but this is one that's died kind of. So they chirp. It's obviously it's the noise from their wings. So yeah, it's a bit full on, but it's a nice little you know, if we sit right under the tree, you can make it a real like peak ASMR stream around here, man. But that's what I'm on here for, guys. Just a good vibe and just keep it like, you know, try and make some better luck. We've got a nice tree there, mate. Oh, sit under the nice tree, hang out with the dog. This is a life I'm trying to build for myself, right? Like yours might look very different. I'm not telling anybody to live my way. I'm just saying whatever you want to go after, you know, go after it. Life is short. Nobody gets out of it alive, so you might as well come and do what you want to do. Liked and subbed. Oh, thank you very much. Yep, a lot of cicadas. There were a lot more of them a couple of weeks ago. It got to the point that I couldn't talk out here at all on stream. I will head inside shortly just so I can focus on the chat a bit more. Sorry guys, I will. If you stick around, I will pay attention. I'm just trying to, you know, this is what I stream, guys. The reality of life. Like the dogs need playing with. And Mercedes, good girl. And yeah, just like it was a bare bit of land. couple of years ago. Sheep paddock, parked the caravan, and built the garage. So far, I'm midway through building the cabin. I am going to get back into this in about the next week or so, so I'll stream a bit of this as well, guys. I've got to get all the building wrap on it and clad it all, and show you that real quick actually, seeing as we're here. The deck cost me $1. It's the $1 deck, because people rip up their deck. They buy a house and they wanted wider boards, and it was a year-old Quila hardwood deck, and it's going to cost them too much to dump it, so they put it up for $1 by now. I was like, thank you very much. There's the rest of the deck timber there, and all of this is all dug out for a deck. So we've got some cladding there. We got some cedar cladding. I got, enough to do a couple of walls here for about $150, right? So you'll see me on live just working on cars, working on the cabin, just chipping away day by day at life. That's what I do, and try and inspire people struggling away or chasing their dream as well, right? And I do some workouts and stuff as well. So we will do a workout today before I get off here. I'll do a couple hundred push-ups or something. You don't have to join in or anything. As always, it's just chat. Like, it's just part of my day that I'm there. So yeah. I grew up in Auckland, bro. Grew up in Auckland. From Otara. Oh, rad. Yeah, rad. Yeah, my partner's mum grew up in Otara, bro. I grew up out East Auckland. Oh, that sounds good. What colour was the grandma's cane? Anyway, we won't lean into all that. Oh, you're coming over to NZ sometime? Rad, man. What's your plan? There's a guy who reached out through Instagram a few months ago, and he's coming over from Chile to do the Ironman in Taupo. So he's over start of March, and him and I talked a lot about just his travel plans and what caravan companies to use and all this kind of, his plan was like, oh, I'm going to go to Auckland, then I'm going to go to Queenstown, see all this. I'm like, oh no, tourist trap, like head up here, bro. And so I pointed up to head out little sort of up Methven ways and out the back of there, and get down to Invercargill, get along the coast to like the Albatross Sanctuary in Dunedin and stuff like that. So yeah, there's some cool spots, man. I will check the time. It is 11:20 in the morning in New Zealand, but it is daylight savings time, so I think usually it would be about 10. Yeah, it just changed. Actually, we probably won't be in daylight savings that much longer, which is why I need to make sure I get on with all this, because we're starting to lose the day. It's starting to get dark about 8 o'clock. It was getting dark at 9 p.m. Now it's getting a bit, then it will dial back, and by winter it's, getting dark at depth of winter. It gets dark right on 5 p.m. It's 5:30, it's dark by then. Yeah, GI, bro. Just up on the hill on GI there. Yeah, used to hit the old GI dirt track, BMX track and that back in the day. Out those ways. Moved up north since. Get away from society. And then I come here and talk to you fine people, but no, like the hustle and bustle of the city wasn't for me, man. I like to sort of be out here and create and build, and this is what I talk about, guys. Is like, I don't know what the heck I'm doing here. Like, I don't know how to build a cabin. I'm figuring it out as I go. That's what my channel's about, right? It's about, if you want to do something, leap into it and do it. Pursue it, find out, see what happens, right? But otherwise you're just going to live life going, oh, what if, or maybe. It's like the old, you're 80 years old on your deathbed, ask yourself, like, what do you want to achieve? That's what I'm about. I ride motorbikes and stuff on the street, right? I could be wiped out, like, this could be my last life, who would know, right? So don't get too attached to me. Because, I'm not, I don't play it safe in life, right? I'm here for a good time, not a long time necessarily, right? You got to remember that in life, right? If I'm going to ride motorbikes, I could be wiped out any time, and that's really grounded me in a lot of ways for the last 20 years. You come to peace with that. So, try not to, of course. Hello once again. Yeah, I appreciate you coming by, Bean. I appreciate any support, guys. Even if you guys can just swing by, drop a like, of course. Everything helps. Helps out with the old YouTube. Oh, yep. Up north, and then down Otarinau to Hapa. Oh, yeah. Brad, man. How are you liking it down Auckland, man? I sort of go into Auckland now, man. I've been up here like 15 years, and I go into Auckland, and I'm like, to pick up building materials and stuff, right? And like, yeah, I got into the wrong time in Auckland. I'm like, wow, man, like, geez, was it like this when I was growing up here? Like, it's so much more busy, like up around like Ellerslie and that, man. Yeah, that trips me out. Like, yeah, I go up through where it used to be the Mount Wellington Quarry, go through those roads. It used to just be nothing in a quarry. Right now, it's like houses, McDonald's. I was like, shit, man, like, it's, 50 times the traffic in those areas there used to be, and it's like, okay, no, I'm good. I'm going back up north. Changed since the old days. Yeah. Everything changes over time, right? How it goes. It's life. Yep. That's the kind of stuff I love to talk about, bro. It's like, yeah, you just go with the flow in life in some ways, right? You can have a plan in that, but like this, life is suffering by its design. Like, things have value because they're hard to attain. Like people, I don't value me having a six-pack personally, whatever. I do it for mental health is my main reason with my ADHD and autism stuff, or else I get too essentially I get aggressive. I get easily irritated and stuff. So that's the main thing. Bro, there's a spider. Oh no. It's a kiwi bird, mate. It's a kiwi bird. I am afraid of no ghost or a spider. Really? Two of you saying it. Let's have a look. How big was it? You're probably trolling me, but I better bloody check. You're probably just making a joke like I'm Australian. Wouldn't surprise me, but I should check because sometimes they do bloody run up on me. Hang on. Yeah, I know you all have a laugh. You go, oh, you took your jumper off, but I know how big some of these buggers can get, so I will double check. Oh, where are we at, mate? See, it made me drop my vape too. Hey, no spideys here, mate. No spideys here, bro. See, just distracting from my channel. Is it gone? Where did it go? Oh no, it's run away. I see no spider yet. I see no spider. I see a big couple of dogs. Went down my leg. Mate, I haven't set up that website and you'll have to pay, alright? I'm trying to get a free lunch. Huh? Trying to get a free lunch. The best I can offer you, mate, look, just for you, have some foot cam. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at those little twinkle toes. Mate, he's a stallion of a man. Yeah, look, wait on, dog, he's into feet. What about paws? There you go. Okay, cool. I'm glad we got that cleared up. Can we get back to a more serious topic? Oh, it's nice and refreshing without me jumper on, to be honest. Winds. Oh, I know these whinging palms, eh? Oh, we'll have to do a workout soon, guys. I've been haven't done one for 3 days, so I've got to do a couple hundred push-ups or something. Hey, dog. Oh, it's a hard life being a dog, ain't it, mate? That's a good boy. You're a good old boy. You're getting old, but you're a good old boy. Hey. Yeah, oh, no, boss. Yeah, you're a menace. Get a little mog on there, get a little much. Oh, you're blocking the people. You're just giving them some fucking red rocket. The dog's just giving you a red rocket show, I think, guys. It's all going unhinged. I try and make a nice, wholesome show. Oh, spider. Oh. Come on, man. What are you trying to do to me out here? Play with me. Play games with me. Huh? See, look at the viewership I lost. Look, you've taken me down to 3 viewers for all that spider saga. Here I was just trying to help people. Trying to be a good guy. I try to come on here, be the nice people. I try to come, I be nice to the people. Have a good message. You come, you ruin my show. You ruin my channel. Why you come ruin my channel today? You must ruin my channel today. I try to make a friend on the internet. You think the darkness is your ally. No, I'm putting on an accent, mate. I'm putting on an accent for a bit of humour, my friend. If you have a bloody problem with it, if you cannot take a joke, you cannot like be laughing a little bit at maybe taking the thing, you know. Maybe a place is not for you. Maybe it is, if you find it offensive, like any comedian stand up, maybe everything is offensive to you. Maybe you take life a bit too seriously, my friend. Don't be rude to the egg fried rye. I make special order for you, the cream of some young guy I make for you. You have a big dish, big serving. You come back for a second, big boy. Anyway, we will try make this a bit more serious if we can. I'll try my best. Thank you. Come again. You know, like I'm not gonna be. You know what I mean? Like The Simpsons was able to air for 20 years doing accents and jokes like that. Park seems to do it fine. I'm sure I'll be all right, mate. I'm sure I can make a little bit of talking, a bit different, for a bit of humor on the internet. I only eat one aubergine at a time. Oh, good. Thank you for speaking from your own experiences. This is what we're about, is learning and growing here. So I do appreciate your support, mate. Come on, dogs. Enter my chambers. Come with me and you'll be a world of pure autistic entertainment. Come on, and here, good children. Because I am doing an accent, because it's called comedy, my friend. It's called humour. It's called having a laugh. Do you not know what humour is? Do you not take a joke? Oh, did your mother run away with a clown or something? Like, what's the trauma, man? What's going on? As I say, like, I am I do have a lot to do in life, guys, a lot to achieve. So I do not come on here to just talk garbage with people. I come on here to help people who are struggling with, like, consistency, motivation, discipline, that kind of thing. So as much as I will do the odd little detour into sort of what you're saying, like, the channel is about other stuff, guys, but I do have a sense of humour, I am myself, so let's see if there's anything. Pretty impressive Asian accent, if you ask me. Thank you very much. I appreciate the compliment there. I appreciate the compliment. It is hard to read the chat outside, so if you said anything important in here somewhere, guys, do please repeat it, and I'll make sure I don't miss anything. Yeah, like, I come on here without an agenda, right? I kind of just roll with it, and it's like, but the core message is I'm here to give my time to try and help people who are, like, sitting in chats going, like, even the trolls, even the haters, it's like, you have one lifetime on Earth. The thing of value in this world is not money, it's time. What you have is time. We all have limited time. We're all dead. Like, within 100 years, we're all dead. Probably within, what, if you're on here now, within like 50, 60 years, we're all dead. Just actually think about that. And you're spending your life going, oh, this guy's gay, or this guy probably does steroids, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I'm trying to drag people out of the noise and, like, what do you want out of your life, bro? Because it's ticking by, and I don't want people to get to my age and be like, oh shit, like I did. I wasted a lot of my years video gaming and stuff, right? So I look like I'm high on drugs. No, I'm just tired, mate. It's just tired, just working a bit much, to be honest, and I've been a bit unwell, to be honest. So life goes on. Yeah, wasting your time on stuff like that. Exactly, bro. Like, that's the thing is, a friend pointed out to me, you know, with YouTube, you're dealing with a lot of children in your chat and teenagers on parents' accounts, all kinds of stuff, right? So you can't take these comments as like an adult who's actually ready for it. So it is always, yeah, it's a workaround like anything, bro. I'm from New Zealand, mate. New Zealand. Close, though. A lot of people say Australia. Frankly, just, yeah, the accent, even I can't distinguish it sometimes. So I do appreciate you asking. No typing, voice recognition. Oh yeah, get with the times. Oh mate, get with the times. You want to know how with the times I am? You want to know how with the times I am, young man? You want to know? You want to know my times? You want to know where I come from? You want to know what I'm about? Yo, bro. This is my only gaming console. Look, I do not own a television apart from that one. CRT, right? Black Hawk Down, bruh. Burnout 2, bruh. Gran Turismo 4, bruh. The most goated game of all time, alright? I don't game online. I don't chat with these people who are all just dribbling their life away. I used to. I wasted a lot of my life. Now I just have a little bit there. I do some racing with my missus, mate. I'm OG, man. I'm OG millennial. I was raised in a world without internet. I got the internet when I was about 14, 13. So I've seen it all, man. I was around Napster, LimeWire, like everything you've ever heard about the internet, I was there living it. So I'm not new to the internet. And I can deal with trolls because I was around on the first Call of Duty games where it was completely unfiltered voice chat. Everybody called each other everything, right? I'm aware how the world works, so it's not my first rodeo. I didn't come down in the last sunshine. Old school as well, yeah. It's a different world, man. It's a different world. But again, I still stream, bro, because occasionally, you know, on here I find people I can truly help, and we stay sort of a bit more on topic. But that's all right. It's all good. We sort of, you know, like the reality is like if I get 800 views in a stream, I might get 12 subs or something, right? Or I might get 1,000 views in a stream and no subs and stuff. Some days it's 50, some it's 0. You never know, and it's just like, yeah. If I can help one person out of 1,000 that come in like this much, it's like sweet. Like it was worth being on here today, right? Still PC Game Daily, yeah, go for it, man. I'm not against anybody enjoying life and enjoying games or anything, right? It's just I want people to just not have regrets, you know, in old age, or, you know, we can all get wiped out, you know, whenever pretty much in this world by, you know, a truck that lost its brakes, or who knows. You know, your chances are pretty low, but I try to keep it in mind. I ride motorcycles a lot, so there's always that risk, you know. You know, last year I nearly got taken out 4 times by cars pulling out in front of me that were really close calls that, like, I wouldn't have been streaming again. You know, it's life. Am I a butcher? No, I'm a mechanic. I'm a car mechanic. But I'm sort of moving away from that kind of stuff, and yeah, just my future I want to be, I just want to keep on streaming long term and trying to just help people in that. I'm not looking to build a brand or sell courses or anything, but I do want, you know, hundreds of thousands of subs in the end to be able to reach and help people, and just, you know, I don't want to do over editing. I don't want to be fake. I'm not going to put on a character. I'm just me. And it's always going to stay that way on here. So if that's of value to people, they'll sub, right? But that's what I do here. I'm not gonna like change path completely and, like, you know, oh, he got rich off YouTube and he's a dick. No, it's not what I'm about. Have I ever considered English lessons? No. Oh my gosh, we're going by quick. Bros crashed their... Oh, it's no good, bro. Yeah, you lose a few of the boys, eh? Like I used to ride in Auckland just with whoever, like it would be big group rides and stuff, and yeah, fucking, you lose some of the boys, sadly. That's how it goes. Hard times, man, over the years, hard times, but... Do you ride yourself, bro? Jay? Was it Jay? Yeah, Jay. Yeah, the cicadas in the background, man. Yeah, cicadas are up in the trees, man, so... You're just chirping away, having a good little short lifespan. A lot of them have sort of dropped dead lately. A lot of them, like, they're all over the driveway. There's hundreds of them that are, You saw me on Grindr. Okay. That's interesting. What were you doing on there? What were you doing on there? Okay. These people, the crazy stuff they say, eh? It's just okay. Where are the accents? New Zealand accent, mate. Hey, shush puppy. Oh, you ride as well? Rad, man, rad. I think motorcycles. Well, personally, everybody has their own thing. For me, it's motorcycles. For some people, that's golf, whatever, right? Everybody has their own like passions in that. Another Kiwi in here. Yeah, it's been busy in here today. It's been a good chat. As I say, guys, I'm mostly on here to talk about people who are just wanting to like progress their lives, stuff like that, goals. Like it's more. I just sort of go about my day. I do a bit of a workout in that. Sometimes it's just chat. Sometimes I'm working out. Sometimes I'm working on cars in the garage and stuff. But it's just like, if any of you ever need anything, need to chat, whatever, or you've got questions about something you're struggling with or whatever, I try and just offer any experience I've had in some way to try and help. No, we used to play a bit of backyard rugby with the boys in the backyard as kids, but no, never really been that into rugby, to be honest. No, I'm not generally into like sports, like motorcycles. Like I don't watch motorcycle racing, but I will take my motorbike on a racetrack. I will go race it. I've never been really much of a spectator or like, yeah. To me, it's all like, as I talk about the celebrity noise, the distraction of, oh, this rider's doing this celebrity this, the government this. It's like, my whole channel is about like honing in on your own life and focusing on what you want, right? Oh, daughter's right, cruise down 90 Mile Beach. Oh, man. Yeah, good fun out there, man. Oh, geez, 20 years ago, I hit 90 Mile Beach with the boys. We had some dirt bikes out there, yep. You can get a good wind on down there. Been down Invercargill, been on the beach down Invercargill where Burt Munro used to run his bike as well. And me and the boys had a bit of a muck around down there, so it was a good laugh. I want to head back down to that event, the Burt Munro. They've just had it for this year. But yeah, I might do next year, might go Invercargill or something. Head down there, head down other end of the country and do the hill sprint and all that. No idea. I do not do any drugs, mate. But thank you for your concern and telling me how to run my channel. I don't need your advice. I'm good here. It's called working, mate. It's called tired. It's called I've been unwell for 3 days, mate. Alright? Just calm down. Anyway, yeah, I want to give attention to the people who actually are worthy of it, not the trolls, right? So we're actually having some good conversations here, guys. So I'm not going to feed into this garbage, all right? Just like swipe on, like I don't care. What's my advice for someone who's been saving and doesn't think they'll ever be able to retire? It'll all work out, man. Like it's going to be what it's going to be. You can do the best you can, like, but there is no stability in this world, right? That's what we chase. Is we chase comfort. We seek stability. We seek like, you can buy a house and completely pay it off, and it's like I've got security. I've got my own house. It's like well, you still got to pay the rates and stuff on it. If you don't pay them, it will be taken off you. Nothing is truly safe or secure. I think understanding that and building your life in a way that it's, I'm on some family land at the moment, and I've built the garage and the cabin and steel frame. The whole idea of that is when I need to move on from this land, I can just unbolt it and flat pack it and put it on a trailer, right? I don't have to like disassemble a whole building and have it transport or something. So fortunately, I've been able to be here and be able to build a cabin, build the garage. I'm going to buy the water tank, set my life up. And then down the line, when I buy land, I can just transport everything over and reassemble it, right? That's the best option I have for some kind of future stability. So I'm just working with what I got. Work with what you got. Ever see myself leaving NZ? I have considered it in some ways. Not permanently, but I certainly would consider doing a few years overseas for income reasons, possibly. It is a consideration. I was looking at possibly moving to the States for a few years. Do some work over there. More fables in the Disney Channel. I don't know what fables you're talking about, mate. Completely real and genuine on here, so that's what I do here. That's what I pride myself on my channel, is being real and genuine. So if you got a problem with it, if it's not for you, bro, just move on. Like, I don't care. yeah, Caitlin, yeah. Yeah, don't worry about responding to these people, guys. Just carry on the chat like they don't exist. Doesn't matter. If you don't want to, if you see people like that in the chat and you don't want to deal with them, you can just tap their name and block them, and that means any other channel you're ever in, you're never going to see them again. So just do bear that in mind, guys. Rather than let somebody annoy you, rather than let somebody sort of live rent free or bother you, you can just tap their name and just go block and You can just like, you'll be in the chat here, you're never going to see them again, and you'll never see them on any other channel, and life goes on, because these people tend to just serially go around every channel doing that thing, kind of thing, right? So, you're making money. Anyway, alright. Anyway. See you, bro. Anyway, I'll try. Sorry, guys, the chat's getting a bit out of control there, so I will try and make sure I can read stuff. Yeah, trying to be positive. Yeah, so everyone's going to try and drag you down, right? You try to come on here, like I'm on here to try and just help people. Like, I'm not here to act like I'm perfect. Like, my life is, you know, I'm living in a caravan at the moment. I'm trying to build my life up, right? It's like, I didn't want to come on YouTube in 5 years and be like, hey guys, look, oh, you can be like me. Like, I want to be here and be real and authentic, especially with all this AI stuff coming in, and everything's all fake content, everything's overacted or brain rot of people putting rubber bands on watermelons and they've got some string lights in their room. Like, I'm just about sitting here being real. I'm not going to overproduce it. I'm not going to really get into the editing and change and stuff. I'm just going to keep it like this because I think real is valuable. I think that's something people can actually relate to. And I'm obviously able to be genuine about that, so it just keeps it real, you know. Thoughts on the files stuff? My thoughts on the files stuff is another distraction that is going to take time from your own life that you have no control over and shouldn't have any interest in whatsoever. That's my opinion. Self-employed, yeah. Is my name John Wick? Could be. I might legally change it. It could be a good idea. Baba Yaga. I can be the Baba Yaga. This is good. I like. It has a ring to it. See, these are good ideas now, chat. This is good. I'm liking where this is going. 22 people in here. That's crazy. We're getting busy today. We're getting busy, but we're getting my first wave of trolls as well to try and. Oh well, we won't worry about that. Nothing wrong with being authentic. Wealth is how you feel, but I've been in similar situations. Sometimes it's better to be outside of what society expects me. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I've spent my life building, and like in the last few years, like, yeah, my life, I lost everything 3 years ago, and I'm fighting my way back. And I want to bring people on that journey, you know. Yep, NZ, mate, NZ. Kiwi. Hey, Brad, how are you? We're just having a chat, and yeah, have a chat and a coffee, and yeah. But yeah, I just want to be a good vibe on here. I just want to help people. And that usually people don't really watch the workouts and stuff when I do them. Like, it's just me streaming as I do a workout, because basically I have a lot on and I'm trying to achieve more and more. So I stream generally when I'm doing stuff. It's like, I do try to do a chat like this sort of a couple of times a week, but quite often you'll see me like, you'll click on my stream. I'm in the garage, like working on a car, but I will check the chat and I will engage as I can. Hey, Blood. Good to see you too, man. And I'm proud of you as well, bro. Yeah. If everybody you got to remember, guys, give yourself a wee bit of a pat on the back. Like, if you're on that path, you're struggling, you're trying to achieve something, that you've survived every battle you've ever faced. You're still here. If you think you're facing something really difficult right now, you can think back. David Goggins talks about this. So I will try and mention the quotes when I can remember where they come from. And it's like, you're forgetting your own resume. You're struggling with something like, I can't do this. It's like, well, you got to where you are right now. And you've got through things you thought you'd never get through. So, you know, it's all this, right? I'm not saying it's easy. I'm saying, you know, obviously we all battle it. So that's what I'm here to talk about. I build, restore cars and stuff, man. So you see me doing that on live sometimes. Quite often I won't live it because I'll just have music on. I'm just like in the zone, but sometimes I'll live it, right? I do try and keep a balance with YouTube where it isn't really impacting my real life too much, right? I can put some hours at it, but I also can't get wrapped up in that's why I don't get wrapped up in the trolls and stuff. Like, it's you know, I'm here to just chat and be real, right? Well, thank you, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm about, man. Is I just want to sort of give advice. I'm just spitballing and stuff here. People don't have to fully agree with me in that. I'm just trying to be, you know, some kind of perspective in that, right? Okay, let's see. Some people say, yep. Been there, bro. Been there. So I understand. And fighting through that makes you so much stronger, right? It's out the other side of it, and like that whole time you don't believe, right? It's like, man, like it's got to work out. But yep. I was at a point my own family wouldn't take me in, and I had to move place, and my own family wouldn't take me in, and I had a couple of weeks' notice. I couldn't go anywhere, and I ended up like homeless, sleeping in a car. That's what happened. you know, more than once. But, you know, it's taken me 20 years to get life on track. I've made my mistakes. I own them, you know. I'm not perfect. So just try and, like, I can't change the past, right? None of us can. So we live, we learn, and I'm trying to just share that experience if I can. Where's my phone? Yeah. Been there. Yep, been there. It was in once I was in a relationship, living together with a person. We'd split up, and another flatmate moved out. That was a friend of ours, and she was willing to fill the room with literally anybody. And, you know, she basically went, like, either fill that room now or you're paying for it and stuff. And it ended up being like the room was empty for like 10 weeks or something. And yeah, I didn't have a penny to my name. I was living off 2-minute noodles, you know. You know, things like that have happened, right? And you sort of claw your way back, work your way through. And but there's always a way out, right? There's always a way out. It's just, it's not selfish to put yourself first. You have to fill your own cup before you can serve others. That's another thing, is people pleasing. And that's something I battle with, is I'm trying to help everybody. And then it comes at a cost to myself, right? So, sounds like my partner's just got back. She'll be off to work shortly, so probably get a workout in shortly because she'll be in here for a bit. I'll probably start to, we won't wrap up the stream yet, but maybe in like half an hour or something. I'll just check the time. I've got about an hour before she heads off to work, so I do want to obviously spend some time with my partner and that. Again, it's that balance of YouTube and real life. Has my wife divorced me? No, she's not my wife yet, but she will be soon. She will be soon. We'll work on that. We're working on it. I'm blessed. After 20 years of battle and hard relationships, a year ago I met a lovely person, so it's all worked out well. Depression Talk. Hey, how's the trading go, bro? Good to see you, DT. I hope you're well, bro. I created this new channel. I think I just subbed to your channel yesterday, bro, and I was trying to catch you live. But I will be stopping by your lives again, bro. I sort of stepped away from YouTube for a bit and reframed how I'm going to sort of respect my time with this and all that, and, you know, find that balance. So I'm real happy with it now. Like, I can just sit here and sort of powwow. But yeah, the training's been going all right. I've just had 3 days off, bro. I had quite a bit of gut pain and stuff, and felt quite dizzy in that. So I just a bit overwhelmed in that as well. So I just took some time to, yeah, just reset a bit. So yeah, I'm taking that pressure off myself, bro. I'm just enjoying the process. How's things over at your channel, DT? How's things going over there, bro? I always love your shed ones, bro. I always love your state when you're in there. You really enjoy those streams. Check out Depression Talks if you haven't, guys. Yeah, things are popping off in here today, bud, for sure. Hard to get over the trauma of being abandoned by people. Yeah. It is difficult, man, to get over that trauma and, like, forgive people, right? Because people aren't perfect, right? Like, we've got to remember how flawed we are. Like, our parents aren't perfect people either, you know? Like, at my age, my parents had 2 kids. Like, you know, would I have been perfect as a parent, you know? But, my parents had kids, like, my age now, my parents had kids, you know, 10 years before that. It's like, you know, people aren't perfect. They make their mistakes like anyone, right? So, that's how it goes. Hello, darling. I'll just step out of here in a minute just so you can do whatever. I'm going to do a couple of 100 push-ups or something, maybe some pull-ups, and then I'll hang out. Then I'll hang out with you before you get off to work. What's that? Oh, chuck it here. Oh, she's come home with a foam roller. My back. Oh, hang on. I'll give it a quick test. Hang on. You know, I just had 24 people in here a minute ago. We had a few troubles, but it's been all right, mate. Oh, mate. Oh, I'm going to be unstoppable on the lives now. I can actually crack my back.
It'll work a lot better on a
hard surface. Hear that? It'll work better on a hard surface. All right. I'm going to head out of here, love. And just let you get ready and whatever. Thanks, my lovely. My lovely. Dogs. All right. We are going to end up. What else do I need, guys? What am I doing? I need me gumboots. So this is pretty much how the streams go here, guys. If you're new, it's just I wander around and get me gumboots on. We'll go get the tripod from the garage and just hang out. Yeah, we'll hit the push-ups in a minute, guys. Old sub. Heinz. Yeah, I remember you, Heinz. Of course. Yeah, I remember Heinz. Yeah, my old channel got to like 600 subs. The channel after that got to like 285. I think we're at like 127 when today started or something. It's been slow like the last week. Like I got 13 subs in a stream, and in the next 2 days, like, and you get like 100 views and no subs, whatever. Like I'm not attached to it, but of course I do want to reach as many people as I can and build a channel where people can hang out here, and that's just a good vibe, right? Rather than all this drama and all this stuff. So, all right. We're working on that a bit later. Quite often you'll see me streaming like work on this and stuff. I've got that running recently, so that's good. Get our tripod. And so yeah, usually the camera's about here when I'm on live for garage stuff, but we can have the same kind of conversation, right? It's just I try and double up my time. Try and get the old 14. Needs a rear tyre, so we'll try and get that fixed up soon. Yeah. Alright. Sorry guys, it's a bit hard to read the chat as I'm walking around and stuff with screen glare and that. I'll do my best. What's the bike? ZX14 Kawasaki. Beastie. Alright, out of here dog. Look out, mate. Hey, come out of the garage, you moron. Oh, that dog. We will get her out of the cicada noise a bit, guys. I'll head up the cabin and then I'll catch up on the chat in a sec. So can't read in the bright lights, boys, the bright lights. Yeah, as I say, guys, if you're new here, it's just like, this is what I do. I just hang out, we chat. We try and keep positive rather than just make... I used to scroll through the lives and it's just brain rot stuff. It's not serving anybody. I know people sort of come on looking for a bit of comfort and that, and, I do throw in a lot of humour here and stuff. Just, I'm different depending on the day a bit. But, the core messages, just build a life you want to live, right? Whew, where are we at? Right, now don't judge me. I switched to vaping for a while. Alright, I'm still vaping. I bought myself a pack the other day. I'm having like 2 a day. I don't care. It's my channel. I'm not perfect. Don't ever smoke. That is my advice to anybody, because it's cursed me for 20 years. That's my advice. So I'm not advocating for it or promoting it. Got it? Cool. Right, did I miss anything in here? Because I think there's a spider in the boots. There's a spider in the boots. The noise is therapeutic. Yeah, man, that's what I find. The noise of the cicadas can, definitely help a bit. Helps clear my ADHD out. Stops you overthinking a bit. I'm enjoying the struggle. Yep. But yeah, I'll throw some push-ups in or something, guys. I'll do something while I'm on here. Let's get this tripod down a bit and we'll hit some push-ups or something. I haven't done any for 3 days. My stomach is still a bit off, guys, to be honest. I've just been feeling off, just exhausting that, so I made sure I get some off. Hey, but it's defense, right, new channel, but we will keep this one. That's why I sort of stepped away for a while. I wanted to be sure of what I was going to do on here, how I was going to do it, and, find that balance in my life, bro. So we're doing pretty well with that now. I'm pretty happy with it, bro. And as I say, I'm not a fitness channel. As you guys know, just do the old workout and we just chat about whatever. Obviously I have a cabin to finish and stuff, as you can see. How's the house built? Honestly, I have not progressed it at all lately. So this is where I talk about, like, I'm not perfect, right? Like, I should be getting way more done on this. I'm going to crack into a bit on the car today, and actually, I should really put an hour or so at this at least. I bought some materials for it the other day. I bought that. I think that the Max Bond's going to solve the problem. And I talked to a builder mate. I got him to come look at something yesterday, finally, and he had a look at it and said, oh yeah, you wanted this this way. I was like, oh, I'm not sure on that. I was like, oh yeah. I'm like, oh, cool. So now I can sort of, I'd sort of stalled out on it. I reached that point where it was like I'd run out of knowledge, and then I made a mistake if he had not. I was like, oh, I'll work on the cars. I've got other stuff on, but it is getting to the point the weather's going to start getting. Well, the weather's been crap anyway, but you know what I'm saying. Try and get it all cleared up. Try and get it all cleared up. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Sorry if I missed anything when I was walking outside, guys. You can repeat it if I missed it. I do apologise. I do try my best. Well, New Zealand thing, I don't know, man. I don't speak for the general populace. I don't get into like worried about what country or what sports team or anything. I'm all about focusing on my own life here, bro. I'm just trying to help people. That's what I'm about. No, I'm not. I can't. Like, you know, this is what I mean. This is what I'm talking about, guys. The whole message of the channel. Like, this stuff does not matter. Hang on, I'm just gonna make sure my pants are good enough for live. All right, gotta keep it classy, San Diego. Hey, puppy, shush. Not right now. So you stand by. I'm gonna stand here and enjoy this a little bit, but that's all right. Yeah, yeah, and that's the thing is there's not one Project Carbo, there's like 15 of them, you know, like, that's the thing I want people to understand, like, I'm going to be live on here the next 10, 20 years, just doing stuff like this, so it's like you can come in and hang out, and it's just I'm working away at stuff, it's not, obviously it's not to show off or anything, I'm just trying to sort of, you know, be real about it, like I'm trying to build a cabin here, right, like, I've got building supplies everywhere, I've got mess, like, I'm not perfect, I have ADHD, I battle with it, you know, I've battled with it, they put me on meds since I was 8 years old, I've been off them since I was 19, you know, raw dog the last 20 years and done it the hard way. Who taught me how to fix cars? My dad growing up, bro, originally. I was just working on, you know, I was turning the spanner at 6 years old. So, that's just normal to me, bro. But I mean, and saying that, I don't want to write off, like, anybody can learn it. My partner, I got the manual for the Land Cruiser, arrived yesterday. And she wants to learn more about cars. I'm like, well, here's the whole workshop manual with how everything comes apart, how every component works. She was sitting there reading it last night, so it's good. Get her to fix her own truck next time. Or the supervisor, throw her the tools. That being said, obviously, you know, protect, provide, like I've just changed the clutch out for her, but I'm sure I can supervise her through some oil changes and little stuff, right? Changing accessory belts and that, like, it's good to learn. She wants to learn some new skills, so. Yeah. Yeah, connects, like, John Peterson talks about this, is like, knowing who your true friends are. That's a video worth looking up, is Jordan Peterson Friends. If you just search that, you'll find it. And it's just like, no, like, just because it's your brother or something, right, sometimes you have to cut them off just until they understand, because if they're not getting it, they're not getting it, and they're in your way, like, to me, it always felt selfish to do things like that, but you have to have your own power. You have to have control of your own life, or the world's going to control you. It's like, it's the same with looking at the files and the this and the that and the whatever's going on. None of it is relevant to me. I'm hearing all the chatter from other people is why I know about it. I'm not invested in it. I couldn't care less who won the Super Bowl or something, right? There's always a million distractions to focus on. Like, you know, if you enjoy things for leisure, go for it. You know, if you want some downtime and you enjoy watching your favourite sport, I'm not saying not to. I'm saying, you know, these things they don't matter. The outcomes don't affect you. And even if the outcomes of the governments and whatever do affect you, you're not in a position to change it. So just live your freaking life under the, you know, the world is the world and these are the rules. It's like, well, and understand the world. Don't be angry at it. Just go, okay, well, this is how it is. Cool. How can I operate and have the best life I can within those conditions? That's my view of it. Yeah, Jordan Peterson has had some good stuff to say. Obviously, as always, I don't agree with everything everyone says or anything. I'm just citing a comment, guys. So there's yeah, definitely some good information. We'll get some push-ups in a minute. Oh, really? Not feeling it. We'll do it. Put down the death stick, eh? How's that? Right. Yeah, by all means, keep the chat going, guys. I am going to do some push-ups. When did the last time we did push-ups? The 19th. Oh, what's the date? The 24th. 5 days without push-ups. Oh, no. Oh, this is not good. Not good, chat. That's all right. Get back to it. I'll drop at least a couple of hundred. We might go more, but I'll probably just do 200 just because my partner's going to be heading off to work. And I want to make sure I spend some time with her. So, yeah. By all means, so guys, keep the chat going. Feel free to chat among yourselves or whatever. I'll check things, read it as I can. But obviously, if the chat keeps going, the algorithm likes me, feeds in more people. As you see, the workouts, we go from 24 people down to 6 apparently, but that's fine. That's how it goes. By all means, you're welcome to get some push-ups with me if you wish. I just got to do some, and then I'll be heading off here. Probably have a couple of minutes to chat after, and then I'll roll out. Cool. Just going to start off 5 at a time. Now. Get bigger and strong. Ditch the pump cover before I got a pump. There you go. I haven't worked out for 5 days. Look at the lazy sloppy. Look at the lazy sloppy untanned fat man. Why don't I just write down 5? I usually write it down every 10. That's right. Here we go. 10 are down. 10 down. 10 down. 10 in the bag. As Mr. Dennis would say, Mr. D-Bird. Yeah, I'm just going to churn out a couple of hundred, chat about whatever, as always, guys. Good range of motion. Thank you, bro. I try and change up a bit sometimes. Yeah, it's definitely growth, bro. We definitely seem to, yeah, it just depends when people come in, bro, because like when we're having a chat, like things tend to go up more. I jump into workout, and people are like, oh, it's a workout channel. It's like, nah. This is 5% of what I do on here, to be honest. So, yeah. As I say, it's just a chat, hang out, keep it positive, and we keep out all the drama, all the politics, all that, right? We're just not about it. We're about focusing on your own life. That is the channel. Focus on building your own life, not what everybody else is doing. That's, the distractions. There's endless distractions, and that's, just hope to motivate some people and, build a community as well, which we've already got, where people are struggling with something a bit, and you guys offer each other advice and that. So it's all good, man. I like it. No, yeah, as I say, I'm always just going to be genuine and real. I'm not going to over edit stuff. I'm not going to go crazy with it. It's just, channel is what it is, right? All right, what was that? We're up to 15, I think. Takes us to 20. So, immediately, it's like, fitness is like everything, right? Like, I don't do fitness for physical gains. It's all for my mental health. With ADHD and stuff, I need the dopamine. You need the endorphins, and everybody does, right? So if you're feeling like crap and you feel low energy, you'd think that, before I did fitness, it was always like, I don't have the energy to work out. I don't have the energy to do anything. It's the workout that creates that energy, right? That's why you do a morning workout, right? Doesn't have to be anything crazy, but you'll know when you've done enough that you feel that rush, and it's like, I'm actually feeling good today. So you're good, right? For me, it's about 200 push-ups, 150 typically, somewhere around there. Hey, Todd, good to see you again. Roy, yeah, that's nice, Roy. You're so clever, aren't you, a big boy? I'm sure you have a productive life, bro. I'm sure you're getting in push-ups right now. Make yourself strong, grey man. Yeah, okay. Anyway. The moment you comment stuff like that, you're already lost, bro. You're just showing everybody how weak you are. So, good on you, bro. Yeah, good one, mate. I don't give a crap. Could not care less. Yeah, keep on going, bro. Thanks for the free engagement. I appreciate it. Feel free to just don't play into these people, guys. Just keep on chatting. As normal. Just act like they don't exist. Works for me. Works for me. Because that's my point right there. That's a distraction. He's trying to pull me off what I'm doing to drag me into his little world. No, I'm good. I'm good. You stay where you are, bro. I ain't coming down with you. I ain't going down with your shit, bro. I ain't going down with it. Nope. And that's why, even if it's family, you got to cut it out. Doesn't matter if they're trying to sink your battleship. If you come to a friend or family and you go, hey, I really want to do this, I want something I want to pursue, and they just shut it down. Like, they might have some concerns, they might talk about it with you. But if they're just dismissing everything, going, oh, you fucking... cut it out. Don't bother. Keep on going. Was that 5 or 10 I just did then total? I think it was just another 5. Sorry. As I say, when I'm working out, it's more about talking about the lessons and stuff, right, guys? From a, it's just part of my streams as I work out a bit. Not a fitness channel. Not funny, Rory. That's exactly it, guys. That's exactly it. They don't understand that they come in here. It's like, no. It's like, bro, you're already lost. You're coming into somebody's YouTube live channel to hate. You're already a complete loser. Oh, also even my crooked teeth, my acne on my chest and that, bro. Look at it. I don't, you think you can affect me? You think you can insult me? I'm not as weak as you, bro. I'm not as weak as you. That would work on you. That's what you're projecting at me. Is insults that would offend you. I'm not as weak as you, bro. I'm not fazed by you. You can't be fazed by these people. They're already lost, man. It ain't living in my head, buddy. Oh, yeah, one. We're nearly at 50 push-ups now. It's 45. Oh, big crack in the neck. Oh, lordy. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not a perfect person. I'm a very flawed person trying to make his life better, which I think makes me far more relatable to anybody who's struggling or lives in the real world. So that's what I'm about, man. Yeah, just laugh it off, that's it. Yeah, we had some other people hanging out. It's all good. Says, yeah, once you understand the world, bro. Oh yeah, 29 likes, that's crazy. Thank you, guys. I do appreciate it for a little old me. As I say, I'm just trying to build a genuine channel. It's not all about fitness. We just talk about whatever. We keep it positive though, please. Please keep it positive. I know some of you didn't get hugged enough by mummy and need attention, but we do prefer, like, if you need attention, talk to me or us about what is bothering you. What's actually eating you alive that you feel like, I need to go do this? Like, how can we help you, bro? What do you need? What's that dream you want to chase that, you'll regret on your deathbed if you don't do it and you can't get yourself to do it? What is it? Talk about it. I'll talk to you about it. I'll help you. We'll help you. But if you're going to be a dick, I don't want to be doing push-ups, but I have to do it for my mental health. Starting to feel it now, feeling that amp up and feeling that, 60 push-ups, that's it. 5, 10 at a time, feel that? Ooh, feel strong. I haven't got any water. I haven't had any water. Ain't got no gas in it. 60 push-ups down. Can lift weights, it's not your own weight, yeah. Oh, I struggled with the pull-ups and stuff at first, man, for sure. For sure. Just a bit every day, man. I tried to do 50 pull-ups a day. I started out in September doing 200 push-ups a day, just from nothing, and just went through the pain, went through it all. And then it was a challenge for New Zealand Prostate Cancer Foundation and raising fundraising and all that. At the end of that, at day 40, I did 1,000 push-ups, and I was like, man, this is going to take me like 3.5, 4 hours. I don't even think I'll get through it. I did 1,000 push-ups. I ended up doing 10 per minute, so I did it in 100 minutes. And I didn't know that till I was already live and like doing it. So I don't think I could do it like that right now. I need to be a bit more consistent and build up. But it put me out for 3 days doing it. But it was a good challenge for the mind for sure to do that. So that's where the fitness helps. As I say, I'm not all about fitness. It's not a fitness channel. It's just one thing I do on here. So. Yep. I'll show you the pull-ups I've been working on, bro. You guys have to excuse the acne and shit, but I've had to just not care about. See, there's number one viewer here. Number one viewer checking and making sure I got some water. We got some electrolytes in there, bro. Yeah. Oh, we got the electrolytes in there, mate. We're good. We're golden. But yeah, the pull-ups I've been working at, Jay, is the sort of side-to-side typewriter ones. Been messing around with those a whole heap. So The hold on the top, I can't really do it. That's what makes it quite difficult for the grip. You have to hold out on the side. I'll just get the dust off there. That's not chalk, that's gravel dust. But yeah, I only started working out like September. Like obviously I don't have the big arms, like, you know, as I say, it's all mental health. So I'll hit some of these, but yeah, usually I'll try and do 2 to each corner and then swap over and then do 2 to each corner. Is what I've just been mucking around with this again. I don't take it too seriously or anything, right? I'm just going to build up that strength rather than just normal pull-ups. So over here, down, up and across, over, up and across, right? Then I usually do that before I come here and do the left side. Then you can do more, you know, if you want. Intention hold, pull up from there, you know. It's the stuff I'm sort of working at the moment. Get back to the push-ups though. Yeah, 130 solid, bro. Yeah, definitely a lot easier for me, for sure. So yeah, my problem has always been more gaining weight, bro, to be honest. I did pack on a lot of weight I had to lose, but all my teenage years and stuff, bro, I struggled to put anything on. Then I got into, about 3 years ago when life fell apart, I got into alcohol, and every night at the pub, and pub food, pizza and chips and alcohol, you know, I put on 40 pounds in like 8 months. So I went pure carnivore for like 9 months, and did just some push-ups and some of my cable gym back then. And yeah, just sort of slacked it for a couple of years. Sorry, getting a bit out of breath. Too much boil up, yeah. The potatoes and bread will get you more than anything, bro, for sure. But you know, it's a hard one, right? Because it's like you want to enjoy life and the foods you like and that, but you know, you also want to be around for family in that long term. That's what drives health for me. But mostly, it's the same with diet for me as well with ADHD, is I can't have a bunch of sugar and, you know, heavy carbs and stuff, because it just winds me up, right? Makes me really irritable and all that stuff. So it's sort of thing I've been mitigating my whole life. I'm getting a lot better at it lately, which is again why I'm on here, you know, do a workout on that. My diet is mostly bacon, eggs, everything fried in butter, no vegetable oils, steak. Yeah, when I try and get a lot of steak in, man. At the moment I'm trying to bulk up, but I'm trying to put on weight at the moment, so you're probably going to see me like lose definition. So I'll go like a macaroni cheese, so I eat a lot of cheese in that, but with like carbohydrates I try keeping it simple, so it's just like penne pasta, make up a macaroni cheese, but you know, it's just drowning in bacon, and like literally I'll put half a kilo of cheese in it and make a whole dish, you know, and stuff like that. Like it helps to do stuff like that for yourself, you know. Then you can put it all in containers, freeze it, whatever, right? You build up a stock, and it, you know, keeps things cheap and flowing, and so it all balances into finances and shit as well, right? So with the fat, always with the fat, bro. Fat's good for you. Fat is the best thing for you. So I usually won't buy steak that's like pre-cut in the vacuum trays. I'll go and buy the full lump, because they cut most of the fat off to make it presentable for people. No, I want the whole damn thing, man. Basically your body needs 2 kinds of fuel. You need protein, you need protein, and then the other is either carbohydrates or fat, as you can run on either, right? So if you cut down to below 50 grams of carbs a day, you're going to go into ketosis, and you're going to become fat adapted, and you're going to run off fat instead. It's like putting 98 octane in your car instead of 91. So you lose all the inflammation and pain and stuff, and you lose that brain fog, that haziness in the morning. Like when I'm pure carnivore diet, man, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, I don't even need an alarm. I just wake up and it's like I'm wide awake. There isn't that like hour of haziness or 2 hours of haziness. Just more energy and all that, right? Because you're running on fat, and that being in that ketosis means that your body is going to consume your body fat as well, right? So basically, you need protein, and then people go, "Oh, I'm going on a low carb diet and whatever." It's like, well, you need to increase your fat, have more butter, have more cheese, all that kind of thing. So I'm pretty much bulking mostly with milk, just because it is quite fatty for its carb level and stuff. I don't stay in keto at the moment. I'm trying to bulk up a bit. So then we'll be working out harder and convert it all over and yeah, figuring it out as I go. Is the cameraman a snake? No. That's a weird question. We'll have to explain that one. The cameraman is on a tripod, sir. Matt Nora in the house. Good to see you, brother. Thank you for coming by, man. Appreciate the support, Matt. We've been busy in here today, man. It's been something like 24 viewers, and then goes 12, and then 15. And some new people might say hi. We've had a few trolls, but that's all right. Just getting some push-ups in as part of the stream today. And we'll have a little bit more chat after. But yeah, this is just one of the things I do on here. Sometimes I'm working on cars, whatever, guys. So you'll get used to it. It ain't a fitness channel. But yeah, I just try to have a positive vibe. We're trying to live undistracted lives where we're focusing on just getting what we actually want in life, right? We all have limited time, so that's what I'm about, is to try and inspire some people and all that exciting stuff. After 60 push-ups, I'm going to go to 200, just 10 at a time. Yeah, the numbers always go up and down, Jay, for sure. Some days I can get 100 views on here on a live, some days I'll get 1,800. Like, you can have the same title and everything, so that's just how it goes. Obviously, the more you guys hit the like, the more you guys comment, the more you guys hit the love heart thing on the side all the time, it feeds more people in, so it's just how it is. But yeah, like, the channel grows the way when it wants to be, right? If people come in, they like what they see, they hang out, like, they'll sub anyway, so it's all good. Some days it's 0, some days it's 50, I never know. I just do my thing on here and I'm probably going to start doing minimum 200 a day again, guys. So I'd say probably by the end of next month, we might just be doing like 400, 500 a day or something. I'll see how I go, because it's all about functioning for me, right, rather than max numbers. I'll just remember to write this down, then I'll check the chat. I do my best on here, guys. I try to do my best. How many? Get people focused on their own lives, bro, and achieve your dreams, all that kind of thing. That's what I'm about. We just hang out, we keep the politics out and all that, bro. Yeah, have a vibe. How many can I do in a row? How many can I do in a row? I tell you what do you think is an impressive number? Because I know I can't do like 50. I haven't worked out for a few days. We've still got to do another 130 push-ups. What should we do? I can try and do out like a 30 or 35 for you. See if I can pump out 30 or 35 for you. What career do I think I'd do? Honestly, man, this kind of thing. I just want to help people, like, yeah, like being a mechanic and stuff is one part, but yeah, I don't know, man. I just want to try and make people's lives easier a bit, bro. Try to just help people through things, so yeah. But I've always been interested in creating things and that. I actually do an answer for that, photography, bro, which I'm more leaning towards, like, with my long form content and stuff. I want to get drones and really implement my photography qualification into it, because it's something I got qualified for when I was young. I got out of school at 16, went to university, did well at that, and then it just didn't become the career, bro. Somebody stole all my photography gear when I was heading back from an event. I was getting back in the car and that took everything, so that put an end to that, you know. But 20 years later, we might get back to it. I definitely have a passion for it. Yeah, tying all the motorbike content and just a bit of everything, guys. I am who I am. There's something mumble. Nah. I'm a good boy on that. Good boy on that end, bro. I keep my nose clean and all that. I've been arrested a few times in the past, but nothing serious. Right, that's when my anger was out of control and stuff, right? So, like, the worst charge, willful damage. Somebody did me wrong and I sorted it out. But now the rest has been just driving stuff, really. But nah, all worked out. And don't worry about disrespect or anything, Jay. It's all good, bro. Like, no, you can ask the question. kind of sheltered right in Auckland. Like, you know, I was out doing stuff all the time, but it took me until I was pretty far into adulthood to really sort of understand the world a bit better and know what I wanted in that. Just, yeah, get out here and just have a more simple life, to be honest. Just keep away from it, keep myself out of trouble, to be honest. Yeah. Hey Steve, you're a good bro. No, there wasn't a disagreement between us over in D-Biz chat, bro. It's just different perspectives in that, bro. I can be pretty blunt though, so you know, sorry if I came across that way, bro. I just tend to shoot it straight, man. But great to see you here. I appreciate the sub, dude. Genuinely, it's awesome. Hello, my girl. What do you need some love, do you? Oh no, you need to get famous. You need to get famous. I just like, look, say hello to the people. Say hello to the people, you nutball. I know. Come on, out again now. Sorry, better start getting more of these push-ups done, guys. What time are we at? Oh, I might head off. We're at 80, but I want to head off, and my partner's going to leave at 2:15, so we got 20 minutes before she heads off. She's going to get ready in that. I'm probably just going to crank out. I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to crank out the max number that guy got, maybe got like another 10 after that. Then I'm going to priorities. You know, my whole life ain't YouTube, so no disrespect to anybody or anything, but we're going to go and see how many I can do in one go. So let's try that. Let's see what I can do. This won't be pretty, just so you know, when I get to the end of it. Because usually I get up to like 30 or 35 or something, and I just sort of stop like it's a bit far. But I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go until I cannot physically push or mentally push myself any further. How's that? Let's give it a crack. Let's see what we get. Let's move this bike. I'll probably do another workout later. So some guys, sorry, the numbers are a bit low, but let's see what we get. Count them with me, I guess. All right. My best ever is 35. All right. It's 12. $20. $5. $30. $36. My leg's shaking on that. Sorry guys, that's all I got in me. See, I know here, just a dude. Damn. 36. What's that? Take us through from 80, 116. Look at that. I did get the autism good math ability. Stretch the legs a bit, guys. Whew. That's more difficult. The arm's still shaking on that. The whole leg's shaking. See? Thumb's moving on my leg. Good times, good times, good fun. Alright, what time are we at? Alright. Let's take another 3 to 5 minutes. Already at 116. Alright. $121. It's a weird number. $125. Crank up a few more real quick. Feeling good. $125. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, that 36 set definitely made the 5s harder. It's alright, it's 130. Keep on chipping away. We'll hit 150 or something. Hey Chrissy, great to see you. Hope you're doing alright. We're just about to get off here in a minute, just because my partner's going to head to work shortly. But we'll be back later on. We'll probably do a car mechanic run or work on the cabin, usual kind of thing. So it's just, I'm just going to get off for a bit, make sure I spend some time with her, have some lunch and that. Oh. Jess again, sort of watching. Yeah, it's that 36 kind of messed up the rest of it on it, but I'm doing alright. Well, I think we'll just go to 150. This is that very bottom part. That bottom drop popping out of that is a struggle right now. Just get a bit of water in me, I think. Love all the support, guys. I do appreciate it. It's been a great stream so far. So, what are you going to be? Are you doing the makeup, love? Yeah, sweet. All right, I'll stay until then. I'll try hit 200 then. I'll spend a minute with you before you head off. Hey, Alf. Here. D, here. Stop being a menace. Sit. Sit. Hey, sit. Thank you. Stop being a menace. Chill out. Go find something to do. Be with you soon. As I say, guys, streaming the reality of life here. I'm just going about my day, like, you know, I'm just going to be genuine. I think that it'll be relatable to real people. So, no dating apps at all. Yeah, I used to be on the dating apps and stuff, man. It was when I stepped away from that and just went, I'll meet her on my path. I met somebody worth having after 20 years instead of online and stuff like that, man. Where are we at? 135. All right. 140. It's definitely from the 36 hidden impact. You can see the pump it put on just in that one set. So I guess we need to throw on two of those a day. 140 there. See if we can get a set of 10 again next. As I say, ain't a fitness channel, we're just picking stuff up. We got like 35 likes, whole 33. Thank you very much, guys. I do appreciate it. Love the support. Talking about the shit above. I maybe I'm missing something exciting. Definitely on the grind here. Cheers, boys. That 36 is, I'd usually be going a lot better, but that 36 has stuffed me. Alright, so we're at 145. I'm going to try and hit that 200. My partner's assuming make it for 5 minutes. So we'll try and smash it out. Smash it out, gang, before she gets back. I'm just a dude doing exercise. I can't do the whole, I'm not an influencer in fitness. Mad respect to those guys who do it. My way's a little different, and that's what we want here, right? We want variety. But I love this, man. I do. I genuinely love like being creative and stuff, man. So I do really appreciate all you guys who come around here frequently and that, you know. I hope it's helping you in some way, right? I saw every other channel was full of all this politics and noise and drama and concerns about things beyond people's control, and I saw how it was affecting me. So we got out of it and went, okay, well, I'll create rather than consume. Obviously I could be embarrassed about a lot of stuff about being on here, right? Acne and crooked teeth and that, of course they bully all of it, but yeah, it's the subtle art of not giving a fuck. You know, it's so off, I am who I am. You know, I'm not going to not put myself out there because somebody might go, oh no, he's got acne. It's like, yeah, welcome to being a human being, bro. Like, probably eating too much chocolate or something, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Where are we at? 150. Keep it going. Supporting another Kiwi. Really appreciate it, bro. Really appreciate it, Jay. As It's been some real good support from the Kiwis, bro. Some real good support from the Kiwis, but in saying that, great support from everyone, bro. It's actually been a really good response, right? So I do appreciate it, guys. I know I'm just some random dude on the internet. I'm not trying to be anything else. I'm not ever going to pretend to be anything else. I'm just... We are Venom. We are Venom, yes. One 155. $160. Oh no, that's the limit right there. Nope. Nope. After that 36 nope. What did I say? What was that 150? What was that 155? Or 160? I think it went to like 162. Let's put 160. That's fine. Let's do 5. So 8 more sets of 5. Let's chip away at them. As I say, it ain't a fitness channel. It's just one thing I do on here. Just make a real, genuine channel. I reckon I'll do well. I reckon I'll do well in the future with this channel with all the AI crap. All the celebrities are fake. All these influencer accounts are fake. Everybody wants your money. Just watch. When I make long form content videos, they're like 10 minutes. Just bloody watch them. And that's what'll get me paid per 1,000 views. Beyond that, I don't give a crap. I mean, I can put on memberships and stuff. People keep saying they want super chat and that, but it's like, I want to be offering something to people, right? I don't want to be selling them a course or branding a product or some bullshit. I just want to help people from the struggle I came through. I don't want anybody else to suffer. That's it. That's all it is. But life is suffering. You are going to suffer. It's pick your suffering. Pick your suffering. Pick your heart. Because nobody gets anything worth having easily. Anybody who's ever succeeded at anything, I'm not talking about millionaires and shit. Anybody who's ever got anything has struggled. Everything you've ever got to get where you are now, you've struggled to get it, right? So just, if there's something bigger you want, just go all in. Take what you're owed. Get what's yours. Preferably, as long as you're not harming other people in that process. Oh, wifey's back. Blame machine. Not really today, bro. Not really today, to be honest. I'll try. Be with you in a sec, hun. Another 5 down. That's 165. Let's get to this 200A. I want to spend a minute with it. That's the thing is I can't. You know, this is where the balance comes in, right? I'll spend a morning with it too, so it's okay. It's 170. Let's hit that last 30. Easy. Let's write down 170 on this page too, so don't get doomed. Bit longer break after that one. That fifth one was a bit harder. This one's 7.5, ain't it? Okay. We'll get there. I'll crank it out. Might be leaving a bit late for my partner, to be honest. That's alright. Hey, Duke. Whew. Getting the gang. Yep, 175. $180. $185. 15 to go. I'll bounce off here real quick, but I will do another stream later, guys. So just make sure if you sub to me, if you want to know when I'm live, go to the channel and tap the bell, so it's all notifications on. Whereas if you sub in the if you sub up the top in here, it won't let you know when I'm live. So if you get that bell on, let you know. And I usually title work things as what they are, right? So if it's got a workout and stuff in it, it'll be in the title. If it's a mechanic garage one, you'll see it pop up, mechanic garage, If you don't want to swing by, don't. I'm always doing the same kind of chats and stuff, right? I'm just going about my day, so I want to be available for people, but I can't just be chatting only all day, right? 190, we'll get 10 more in, and I'll be off here like straight after, guys, so I'll see my partner. But as I say, I'll do a live later today, most likely. Could be in an hour, could be in 6 hours, could be tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see how the day goes. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's been a busy one here today, guys, so I do appreciate it. If you haven't hit the like yet, please do. Just double tap the screen anywhere above the chat. Tap me on the forehead a couple of times, and that number there will go up. It helps me out with YouTube. So I do appreciate it. Alright, last 10, guys. Last 10. We had, as I say, we had mostly chat on the stream. Just finish up with the workout, a couple hundred push-ups. Got me feeling good for the day, man. Screw it. Right, here we go. It's 200 down. Happy days. As I say, it's all for mental health, guys. I don't do this for physique or anything like that. It's a good side effect. But there we go. You can see the difference. Bit of pump. Little march. Oh, bit of V-taper there coming in from the pull-ups. Getting the lats built out. There we go, boys. There's the flexing everybody wants. Cool, we're good. We're calm, we're sore, we've taken the piss, we've hey, a smell. Leave my gumbos here. Book away. Put my toki back on shortly. I want to get the string all wet, all sweaty. Finish off me half a ciggy real quick. Oh, I'm finishing up, love. Oh, sorry, I must have muted that as I picked it up. Sorry, guys. I was just saying, my partner's out of here in like 2 minutes, so I'll probably just mute the mic for a minute, chat with her, see her off, and then we can just keep chatting if you want, guys. Hang out with the dogs and that. Otherwise, I can head off either or. But we made some lunch and stuff. But yeah, if you want to sit around and yap with me while I make a smoothie or whatever, have a bit of omelette, I'm all for it. It's not like I'm going to be doing anything else, but so it's all good. Get on with some garage work. I'll probably do another stream later today, but I will take like an hour or two to myself, just to make sure I reset, not on here too much, because it is quite draining reading the chat and responding to all that while you're doing that stuff. So I'm learning to regulate that. What do you want, puppy? Yeah, I'll see her off in a minute when she's ready. She's still getting ready to go by the look of it. It's all good. What do you want, love? You want that? Hey, big fella. A big fella. So we had a good chat, had a bit of a workout and that, and yeah. Yep, damn right, all that work just to smoke after, bro. Damn right. You worry about yourself, mate. You worry about your own health, your own well-being. Don't worry about mine. I'm good. Don't you worry about me having a smoke, mate. Like, oh no, I had a cigarette. Oh no, I won't get the gains from push-ups because I had a cigarette. Like, that's where it's all come from, bro, is push-ups. And I don't think the cigarette's affecting that, buddy. But as I say, I don't advocate for it. I don't think anybody should smoke. It's an old addiction I have. I bought myself 1 pack this week after like a month not having them. Usually I vape, but again, nicotine, same thing. But to get yourself a pack of smokes, to be honest. I'm not going to sit here and lie about it and act like it's not who I am or what I do. I keep this channel real and genuine all the time. That's what separates my channel from any other channel. Well, there's some channels around like Men of Action, D-Bird and that, you know. I just keep it real here. I'm not here to, hey chat, let's put rubber bands on a watermelon. I'm going to take, you know, those guys make like $500 US a day putting rubber bands on a watermelon and stuff. I want to offer something of value here. I want to help people achieve what they want with their own life, not watching other people live their lives, right? As I say, I want it to be a revolving door here. I don't want people to be in here for 3 hours a day for months and shit. I want to sort of get through to people, get them on track, and if they're stumbling a bit or struggling, you know, like I do, I'm not saying I'm perfect, you know. You can come by, but I hope in time you don't need to come here, you know, that's the idea. Oh. Yeah, it was I had about half the cigarette before I started the workout and just grabbed on the way out. It's all good. I'm not perfect, guys. I'm not perfect. I'm just me. Oh, I'll get the nipple out of camera. I don't want to excite anybody. It's terrible. Terrible. Oh. You're about to head off, love?
Yeah.
All right, I'll come say goodbye to you now. All right, guys, I'm just gonna mute the mic for a minute and say goodbye to my partner, and then I'll be back with you. It's gonna be like literally 1-2 minutes. All right, I've returned. How are we going? What's everybody up to? Whew. Yeah, I got a vape here as well. So yeah, I got the smokes, but I'm trying to savor those a bit. 2 or 3 a day kind of thing. I probably won't buy another pack after this, just more of the vape thing. But oh, how's everybody going? Sit and have a yarn if anybody wants to talk about whatever. Probably throw my shirt back on if I can find it. Where did I put my shirt? Where is it? Where are they? Where are they? As Batman would say, where are they? Hoodie out here. Come on, dogs, let's go inside for a bit. I need a smoothie or something. Come on. Come on. Oh, she made me an omelette. That's right. I've been served an omelette. Well looked after. What am I doing? Something. What? What is going on? Get off your phone, bro. You ain't PewDiePie. Okay. Good on you, bud. Good on you, bud. Alright. Oh, I'll get a shirt on in a sec, boys. Nick, I'd just like to point out you're on your phone, bro. I think that's all we need to say about that. You're on your phone. You're coming onto my platform saying bullshit. Where's your channel, bro? Oh, I don't do a channel because I'm... Oh, but you come hate on others. We can... Let's just summarize that whole half an hour conversation down into, bro, stop projecting and fuck off. Cool? Awesome. Anyway, guys, we do try to keep it positive here. We try to keep it positive. We don't want any of this drama. Alright? We're good. I'm just here to try help inspire and people and that. What's that? Oh, it's a vape bro. Oh, she made me a nice omelette for Bricky, mate. So it's good. That'll keep me going. Make me bigger and strong. Bigger and strong. Yeah, so I'll eat that shortly. I don't think I'm quite there to eat yet, but I'll let the stomach settle a little. We'll have something to eat shortly. Dance and sing in the kitchen. Yeah, Chrissy, yep, let the autism shine. It's like the short I put up yesterday. I'm like, you know, doing a tape walk on the deck, being an idiot. That's the autism. It works. Sorry, it's reconnecting for a second apparently there. Hopefully we're all right. We still got video. We're all good. Why are you talking weird? Where are you from? Beavis? Where are you from, Beavis? Do you want... What accent would you like me to use, Beavis? Tom, Northland, bro, Northland. Got my partner came home with that today, so we've got a good back roller. So I'm gonna once I get off here, I'm gonna transform on my back, you know, and get her out the things that have been locking me up for weeks. Roll around on that. You remember those old kids' play palaces? You know, they had big rolling foam wheels and stuff you dive through, and oh, you know, I need one of those at this age, for sure. But yeah, Beavis, let me know where you're from, Beavis, and I can put on a more appropriate accent for you. Do you wear a 100% cotton zip hoodie with a hood? I don't know, do I? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Garcia. Do have a couple of hoodies, don't wear them too much. But... Hey, bro. Sorry to hear that, bro. Sorry to hear of your brother's passing, bro. That's a rough one. Weird talking, yeah, I do talk weird. New Zealand. I'm from New Zealand. But I'm open to it, guys. If you tell me what country you're from, I will try and put on an accent for you so you can understand me a bit better. I'll do it as I'll give you a couple of sentences and a shout out, and you let me know where you're from. I'll do my best to make it sound how it's meant to for you. Yep, got a bit of Kiwi. Yeah, you don't see many Kiwis on live, to be honest, man. Like I scroll through the lives for ages. I think I found like 4 Kiwis ever, so we're a bit of a rare breed on here. How's NZ right now? Yeah, still in the same place, man. Still in the same place it's always been. There's some sun out, cicadas, some birds chirping. Yeah, the usual. 21 people in here now. See, when we sit down for a good chat, we get a good chat going, guys. I do love it. Watching from Scotland, awesome. Oh, I'm not very good at my Scottish one. All I can think of is groundskeeper Willie, and I can't do it very well. No, I'm pretty bad at the Scottish accent. Oh no. Where's my shirt? It's off at the moment, mate. I just did 200 push-ups, so I'm just cooling off a bit, to be honest, mate. It was a bit hot, so we're gonna just sit and have a sort of after chat and that. How much battery have I got left in my phone? 29%. Oh, we're all right. We're safe. North Island, bro. Scott, North Island. Up North Auckland, bro. But that's as specific as I want to make it. being the internet. I've already had some people at a supermarket be like, "Oh, hey bro, we seen you on live. You helped me." Oh, thanks, bro. Fuck. But yeah, if you see me around, guys, and I've helped you out at all, by all means, you're welcome to come and say hi. Just, you know, if I'm sitting there with a pie half out of my mouth, don't come up being like, you're eating a paste, you're eating a pie, this isn't fitness, this isn't health, you're having a cigarette. Just, you know, just trying to help people. That's what I'm here for. Ex-Wellington. Oh yeah, Wellington as well. Yeah, all the Kiwis are rolling in now, eh? All the Kiwi boys. Yeah, it seems like I've set the streams before to like America and stuff, and it seems to send it to a mostly Kiwi audience anyway. So, but you know, the New Zealand channels do seem to be smaller because it doesn't seem to push us as hard overseas and that. But that's all good. I'm here to just sort of chat and help anyone I can, right? You're on hood? No. Is my English difficult to understand? Do I need to come on here and talk like this? Be like, hey guys, how's it going? NASCAR, you know and then we watch NASCAR and that Danica Patrick, man. You know, like, what am I meant to do here? What am I meant to do? I'm just poor and stupid. Yes, I've watched enough South Park. I am seasoned in the internet. I just like to let everybody know I do try to have a more, you know, life focus on achieving stuff these days. But I was raised in the internet and the memes and stuff. I haven't done push-ups in 2 days. Yeah, I didn't do them for 4 days until today. So no, I'm worse. You still got another couple of days. You can get back into it, bro. From Texas. Oh, a bit of everything going on here. But yeah, I mean, it isn't. You'll get used to the New Zealand accent over time. I lost a tooth a couple of months ago, so I tend to be like, eating my words a bit more. I'm getting used to that. So I have to sort that out at some point. To-do list always gets longer, guys. This is what, you know, it doesn't matter how much you fail as long as you get back up. But, you know, where's the dog's there? But yeah, the longer you take to get up, the further behind you get. You know, the problems are always going to keep coming in the door, right? They're going to keep coming and coming in at you. So that's why you got to keep on top of it. Like, that's where I sort of guilt trip myself. You know, I'm not getting enough done. You know, the problems stack. So that's why I try and, you know, you don't have to do maximum every day. Just try and put in a bit of something each day, right? And that's why I do the push-ups and that in the morning. Is it really helps with my mental state and my motivation. That. Yeah, caravan at the moment, bro. Caravan while I build some stuff on the property, man. So it's been 3 years in here now. 3 years. While I'm just getting on with all the other stuff in life and piecing life back together. Beats being homeless. Understand me clear as day? Yeah, these people we'll teach them Kiwi, we'll teach them New Zealand. I'm not sitting there and just total slang. So I'm sure they'll figure it out. Respect. He says, oh, thank you, bro. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just a normal dude on YouTube living my life. That's the thing. It's like I'm just a normal everyday person. Yeah, I'm not here to put on a character or anything. I'm just here to talk and yeah, just positive vibe and try. I want it to be a channel where if you're going to be on live and you're scrolling through crap and it's all distraction and people talking about politics and this and that, it's like, well, I want to make a channel where we can just hang out and we can have like real conversations and just focus on what we're going to do with all that going on in the world, how we're going to sort of stay positive and go about our own lives and that, right? Slim in the house. Great to see you, Slim. How are you, dude? How's it going? How's it going, Slimmy? Great to have you stop by. When are you live next, Slim? Just let people know. And my chat can come along and all that. I'm not sure how much longer I'll be on. I'm going to have some lunch soon. She's made me an omelette, but I'm not quite feeling like eating it just yet after the push-ups, so I'll just give myself a bit. Good day, yes, it's a good day, flowing along so far. We're only up to, where are we at? Oh, I nearly dropped the phone. Oh, I caught it, look at that, look at those reflexes, the reflexes of a Formula 1 driver. Just coming up and been on here a couple of hours, it's just about, it's a couple of minutes off 1 PM here, so. Oh yeah, heaps of, tag team, oh man, the sheep tag team, me, it was a whole thing, you should have been there, it was a good time, you missed out. But that's what we do over here in New Zealand, bro, is what we do. Like, the Australians always say that we do things with the sheep. We do, mate. We do. We do a lot of things with the sheep. Then we sell the meat to you. That's why New Zealand lamb is just so creamy and tender and got a little bit of saltiness to it. So I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, that's what we're all about here. We love our sheep a bit much, apparently. But hey, it's a good export industry of meat, and you guys seem to gobble it up, so enjoy. Enjoy your cream of some young guy. I'm that young guy. That's the thing, like, you can't build a channel and be on live if you're thin-skinned. If you're going to be offended by what people say. Oh no, I've got crooked teeth. Yeah, I know I got crooked teeth. Oh no, I got a missing tooth. Yep, I got bad skin. Oh, you look like a criminal. You look like a this. Whatever. I could not. There is nothing that will actually affect me, so that's fine. But we do try and keep it respectful and keep a serious channel, a place that's enjoyable for people to be. Sometimes you'll see the trolls and you can just see them as how weak they are, and they're doing what they're doing. And they're on every channel, and they're around all these channels, and this is what they do with their lives. And it's like, well, I'm not, I'm not one of you, mate. I'm not one of you. But this is what, it's good when you're on that sort of better path, and, I'm not saying better than whatever, but like, I know what I'm aiming at, and I'm pursuing my stuff, and I'm trying to help you with that. And then people are like coming around like, oh, yeah, you look gay, oh, you look, oh, it's like, bro, cool, I don't care. Some Sifu I have to thank for that. I understood it pretty well, but it was some Sifu's framing was that, and he's going to be doing a live later. He was in the chat, so if he puts up another comment, there's a guy called Slim Sifu there. If you search at and then his name, you'll find it. But he reminded me, like, most of these people that come in, they're just children. They're just children going through school and stuff. They're not adults my age with some kind of grounded opinion. And then when they are adults my kind of age, we're going, it's like, well, you're acting like a child anyway, so I'm not gonna actually be affected by it. Because people think they wind you up on here, and they're like, oh, look, I made you mad. It's like, bro, like, I'm not you. I know you're projecting, like, if I say this, he'll get mad. It's like, no, if you said that, if that was said to you, you'd get mad, so you think I'll react to it. You're that easily emotionally affected. I'm not, bro. I can go, oh my God, oh, how could you say that to me? Like, I don't care, bro. Unfazed. I've said worse. Nobody, and it's the same with all of you, nobody can ever say anything worse to you than you've said to yourself. Think about the things you told yourself in your own mind on those bad days, how deep down the rabbit hole you've been. Has anybody ever said anything that bad to you? No. You're your own worst enemy. It's your own head. Don't worry about it. Nobody can affect you. I think far worse things of me than you people could ever figure out or point out. Good luck to you. So don't worry about it. No kids yet, bro. Maybe in future. We'll see how we go. See how it all pans out. Got the woman now. I'll make sure I put a ring on that. I got her with the club. I was out of my cave. I got her with the club. I dragged her back and men bring woman. Fight, make food. Men bring woman back to cave. Caveman. Men bring woman to caveman. Woman make man omelette. Man like egg. Oog, go out. Take egg. Woman cook egg. Good. Egg good. Oh, look at those big puppies, mate. Look at the puppies. They're not mussels. They're puppies. They're cockles. Oh. Can't clown a clown, mate. I'm a seasoned professional of the internet. I mean, I was around like, geez, man, like MSN Messenger. You're talking like freaking Napster, freaking days, like LimeWire, like first dawnings of get off the phone. I'm trying to use the internet. No, this is where the world I come from, gang. Or PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 era. I mean, I had a cassette player as a kid. And then I had a CD player when I was like 14, like a CD Discman. Portable, Sony. Yeah. That didn't have any anti-skip, so whenever you rode your BMX, every time you had a bump, the song would skip. It made Linkin Park interesting to listen to. One step closer to edge and I'm about to break. It was good if you could time your tricks with it and shit. All worked out. Where am I at? New Zealand, bro. New Zealand. I just come on here and we chat about trying to keep people. So it's basically it's a channel where trying to talk about sort of not being distracted and chasing your goals in life, man. That's what I do here. Not being distracted by all the noise of people. So the trolls are, as I was saying, the trolls are a prime example of that. Of you're always going to have distractions around, be it politics, be it whatever, what's on the news, whatever, right? Anything beyond your control, I'm about. What are your goals in life? Like, we have to live under the system, but like, I'm not going to go out and protest and fight these things, right? I'm just going to live my life within the restrictions of what's there, because they're too big, right? I'm not gonna sit there whining about it and commenting on it on the internet all the time. I'm just gonna go about my life, right? And that's what I want to do, is try and sort of just stop people spending their time on so much brain rot and that. And yeah, but I just hang out, we have a chat, do a bit of workout. I work on cars and stuff, motorbikes, hang out with the dogs, just whatever's going on. I just sort of go live here or there, and we have a yarn. No, it's been a great stream today, guys. I do appreciate it. I won't be on too much longer. I'm going to devour my omelette soon. My lovely woman has made for me, but the appetite's coming back after that workout. But we're getting there. The sweat's styling off. Sorry I haven't got a blouse on. I'll get one on for you soon. Yep, the old Ataris and that, man. Yep, old Nintendo Mario. Yep, those were the days, man. Yeah, I sort of came in right as it was like, I think I got my PlayStation 1 when I was like 13. Before that, I had like a Sega Master System too. And I had one of the original like black and white Game Boys with no backlight and that, and used to play Kirby's Dream World. Old Kirby's Dream World, mate. Goated game right there. So no, that's why I game on these days, man. I had an Xbox One and that. I used to game online. I got to like the top in the world in the biggest motorsport game in the world at drifting, but it wasn't worth anything in the real world. And I'd be online. Oh, come on for a couple of hours, do some gaming, and then like the next lot of the boys would come on. Then the next lot, then 10 hours is gone, and everybody's just smoking green, and like the whole day's gone, and then you get depressed. Like, well, I'm not fucking achieving anything. So now I just got a little PlayStation 2 there now, bro. Just jam Gran Turismo 4, and there's Tourist Trophy is what I've been playing a lot of lately, actually. So it's Gran Turismo 4, but with motorbikes. So the same studio made it, but they just put motorbikes in instead of cars. So yeah, me and the missus play Tourist Trophy and race around the Nürburgring and stuff on motorbikes together. I'm 38. I'm nearly 39. 39 in a couple of months. I'm getting old, chat. I'm getting old. Good day. Hey, England, how are you? Donkey Kong, Drift King, Donkey Kong. Drift, what do you mean, Drift? You know what DK stand for? Donkey Kong. It's translating. So I need to turn off this automatic translation, because it keeps translating messages in English to something else, and then people say it. Susie's told me it's not giving me the message I think it is. So it says goodbye dear from Jay, and I'm not sure it's translated. I'm not sure if that's actually what's meant to be. So I'm going to have to turn off the auto-translate thing on here. It doesn't seem to work. Yeah, Alex the Kid. Oh, that's getting a bit before my time as the Alex the Kid type stuff. $39 likes. I'm starting to think you guys, you're going to make me famous, guys. Well, as I say, I do enjoy the chat. I mean, that's what I mean is with the trolls and all that. It's kind of like we can just talk about all that stuff, and they're actually just a really good example of what happens if you don't have the direction and aim in life, right? And that's why I think a lot of people, like, if you guys haven't seen his channel yet, look up Men of Action, D-Bird. So if you search Men of Action on YouTube, you'll find his channel. He does workouts twice a day and whatever. Like, he has his way of doing it. And if you're in his chat, if he thinks you're being a clown or asking stupid questions, he's going to tell you, but, this is the path. So, I'm not saying I totally agree with the guy on everything or anything like that. This is the thing about streaming, is we all have our own way, right? So people are going to find the creators they want to watch, right? It's let the people decide. So it's not a competition in my head. I'm just on here, and we just have a vibe, man. In your 40s, yeah. Oh yeah, you're barely older than me, yeah, but it's it's just that little bit that it's amazing how much can change in like 4 or 5 years, right? So yeah, I was more first exposed to like I think the first video game I ever remember playing was my uncle had a PC, and like we're talking like it must have been MS-DOS or something based. Like I'm not that schooled on computer stuff. But yeah, it was like little, bit lines on the screen, and it's a building's on fire and you're jumping out the window, and it wasn't even, it wasn't in color or anything. It was just a black background with green lines on it, and you had to be the fireman at the bottom running back and forth and catch the people jumping out of the burning building. I just remember stuff like that. That was like the first gaming, and then I was mostly just outside as a kid, to be honest. Up around Mission Bay and all that in Auckland, cycling around all those ways, and we used to cycle over to Victoria Park and hit the skate park, fucking 3 times a week, probably at least, as kids. It's like, you know, then one mate would always get a flat tyre, so you'd get the train back from the CBD, you'd have to get off at Blimmin, half the time you'd have to get off at like Meadowbank and walk, you know, walk the other couple of K, pushing a bike with a flat wheel, you know, they're good old days. Mates with, the funniest thing we used to do back in the day was the supermarket they were getting rid of a whole heap of shopping trolleys that were like rust, you know, and we're like, oh, can we have the wheels off them? And we took wheels off like 30 carts and took them home. And we sat there and started building up these wooden, like I was welding up like 25 mils tube steel frames, stick a string on them and a block of wood for brakes at the front, and we'd just send them down the hill in the new housing development. Man, I was responsible for injuring half the local kids with that shit. Like we would just like go down the hill, oh, lose it, and like crash it into a brand new power pole, you know. I used to shatter wheels and go flying, and yeah, it was good times. We were resilient children. You know, we weren't iPad kids, so I fear for the next generation. You know, people wonder why I get to the racetrack. I can crash my bike at the racetrack and I just pick it up and tape it up and duct tape it and get back on. Anyone else who crashes, they come up on the trailer like, oh no, I'm sore, I'm going home. I'm like, bro, like, wrap the duct tape, like I've wrapped duct tape around my seat and around the tail, hold the thing back together and get back up. And they're like, how do you get back up and do that? It's like, bro, like, it's no different to coming off a bicycle to me. It's get back on the horse, young man, and you know, rub some dirt in it. So, I think I lost that way for a while. I'm getting my power back, getting my inner rub some dirt in it child back now. Lost your ticket walk from Auckland City back to Otara. Yeah. We've had a few of those where we had no money. We were in town, just walked the whole way back to GI. Yeah, those were the days. A bit, bro. A bit of MMA stuff, man. Bit of MMA stuff, but I don't really go into that on here. I used to I'll tell you. I used to train a little down ETK in Penrose. Only a few times there, but my flatmate was a guy who trained a lot at ETK, and he was a trainer himself. So yeah, we trained a lot at home in that. So. It was where Jason. It was basically my flatmate was Jason Suddy's sparring partner apparently back in the day or something, but I didn't know them then and stuff. So it's just I was living there and he taught me some stuff. I was like, oh yeah. So, well, I mean, I used to walk around, man, before I lived with that dude. I used to walk around like in a hoodie, you know, no confidence or anything, walking around with my head down. He's like, bro. He was coming home one day, he saw me walking down the street, he's like, bro, you're walking like a victim. He's like, bro, you got your head down, you slumped over. He's like, bro, you just look like somebody to rob, like we need to sort you out. So, you know, toughen me up a bit. But again, you know, I don't go looking for trouble. I don't try and be a tough guy or anything. But, you know, it is good to be able to defend yourself. You know, the world is a dangerous place. But, you know, I think the best defense against that is, you know, keep yourself out of trouble, really, right? I'm not here to start any problems with anybody or anything. I just want to go about my life, to be honest. I think that's I think the more we do that, the more we can kind of chill, right? Yeah, had a couple of scraps on the way home. Yep, for sure. They'll come to you, they'll find you. Yeah, that's why, you know. Yeah, Auckland certainly changed like that. Like, it depends where you go, but like when I was a teenager, bro, we'd be hanging out at Mission Bay. You know, you didn't lock up your BMX, whatever. You'd have 10 BMXs sitting outside the Burger King and stuff, right? And like it was all good and like pretty cruisy. And like where the cars used to park up Bastion Point and that, it was all real chill. Like a few car guys, I was just like talking about cars. Nobody was doing skids and stuff. I went down there like a year ago. I was in Auckland and I went up there on a Sunday and I'm like, oh, the cars are hanging out. And then these guys will start ripping skids everywhere and like people are fighting and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, humble but ready. Yeah, exactly. So. No, like I was gonna get I actually am gonna get a boxing bag shortly and just set it up in there and do a bit more sparring in that. I got a mate who's doing really well in like boxing. He does a lot of boxing matches here and stuff, so I'm hoping to do a bit of training with him in that. Yeah, I enjoy it. Again, it's more about just physique and that, right? It's more for the mind, right? And I think it's great for a lot of young men as well to get that aggression out and get that direction. Like through anything with fitness, you're gonna find a bit more direction in life. You know, it's gonna give you structure because everything in life's the same, right? You repeat the actions, you fail at stuff, you da. So fitness is a good way of doing that, where people can see gains over time and feel better in that, and then you just apply those lessons to anything, right? And yeah, it's a crazy world, bro. I mean, again, like the main thing I try and remember is to have gratitude for how fortunate we are, and that this is where I don't like have problems with other people, want to ever go causing, I just keep to myself, because it's like, I could have been born in Gaza, bro. Like, it's and we need to all understand that we could have been born, like, we're in the easiest time ever in history, and people are so ungrateful for that and complaining. It's like 70 years ago, bro, you would have been on the front lines of frickin' World War II. You would have been getting gunned down on the beach. So, we've got to be grateful for that. Like if you're born in a country right now, like, you've got internet right now, you've got the power paid, you've got food in your stomach, you've got a roof over your head, you got a phone, you got internet, and then people are like, oh, my life sucks. It's like, bro, you're already in the top 1%. There's 9 billion people on this planet, and like half of them live in poverty, like in a mud hut off a donated shirt, and you're like, oh, this didn't go well for me. It's like, bro, you don't even have problems. You don't have problems, but you'll have problems later if you don't take care of your health and stuff, which again is why I need to give up these kind of things and stuff, right? But yeah, I've done pretty good. Like, I was going through a pack a day. I didn't buy any for weeks. I've been having the vapes. Obviously, it just replaces the nicotine. Their product is actually obviously nicotine, but I was having a bit of a hard one a couple of days ago, to be honest. Got a bit pissed off, to be honest, and went up the road and I'm going to buy a drink in that. And I went, oh, screw it, I'll buy some smokes while I'm here. But again, this is a moment of weakness for me. It's not something I'm advocating for. I'm saying I failed too, right? Which is what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to be real. I'm here to have those real conversations so people understand, well, fuck, it's not just me. Sorry, I shouldn't, I need to cut off the swearing and stuff, guys. I am trying to keep it a bit cleaner, sorry. Yeah, it depends where you are, yeah, for sure, man. It's a shame, bro, that the world is like that as well. It's a shame we can't all try to help each other. But I mean, that's the thing. There's all kinds of people in this world, and everybody's had a different journey, a different upbringing, different cultures and stuff, right? And so many people are just so judgmental of all of that, and it's just, this is why it's so good to like sort of just stay in our own lane. And like, I'm more about like, what am I doing with my own life, and like where my family, my friends, my circle, and then what can I offer to other people, which is why I'm on here, right? I want to talk to people and try and help some people, and because I see so many people get stressed out by all the chaos in the world that they're never going to fix, they're never going to control. So it's like, well, what do you want to do with your life? That's what we have. It's not about money or anything about it. What we have is time. We are all limited by time. Within, like, you're a chronic alcoholic. I was a very heavy drinker about 2.5 years ago. After relationship fell apart, I had rented buildings and a full workshop and everything, bro, and it's all gone, bro. And I scraped what was left and got a caravan. Had to borrow money to get a caravan. And rebuild everything, bro, and I'm 3 years deep on it. Just keep swimming, bro. The way I gave up alcohol, bro, was I went to the pub sober a couple of times with the people I'd usually drink with, and I sat there sober. I think I had one drink, right? And I sat there and watched them from the start to how they became. And I did that a couple of times, and I came back and was completely sober a couple of times. I'm like, yeah. And I was just getting really stressed out and agitated and violent and stuff, and I had to rein myself in. So that's how I overcame that, man. The other thing I learned was alcohol is a poison, not a high. It's not a drug. It's not a high. It's not an upper. It's not a downer. What alcohol? The way I don't know the full science, but I can't recall every detail of it. But alcohol cannot be broken down by humans. It gets converted into a poison for us to then absorb it. So the feeling of being drunk and losing your inhibitions and whatever, I go out party, whatever. And the reason people get aggressive and can hit people and stuff and look for fights and whatever is your body has been poisoned and it's shutting down systems. What it's trying to do is keep your organs alive. What it's trying to do is keep you functioning and breathing. So all the self-control of not hitting people and whatever goes out the window. That's what alcohol is really doing to you. It isn't a you're being brought up and like, yay, and like, I'm not so nervous. It's those systems have shut down because you are being poisoned. That's what's actually happening, right? So that's where it's a dangerous thing. So, yeah, green can be all right, bro. Like in moderation, right? Like if I have too much of it, I'll get very tired. And then I don't do anything, and then I lay here, and then after a couple of days of that, it goes from being rest to guilt, and then overthinking, and then you're down that rabbit hole, right? So that's where I really try to stay out of, and like that sort of stuff I love to talk about. So the best thing for overthinking, again, I suffer from all this. I'm not perfect. I can sit here for a couple of days having a bad time. I have been for the last couple of days, but like I'm doing all right. But I just didn't want to stream and stuff, and just needed some reset time. But yeah, if you're overthinking, the best option is 3, 2. I want to do this. I've been putting it off. 3, 2, 1, up. That's all you gotta do. Literally count it out loud. I know the thing is, this stuff sounds so cringy and stupid and basic that people laugh it off, and it is what works. What works is the most basic stuff. If you're trying to actually achieve what you want in life, right? If you're trying to change, is putting it to action. And you're going to fail, and fail fast and fail forward. So you might try to give up drinking, and a week later, you drink a whole bloody box again, and then you hate yourself. Like, oh, I can't stop drinking. Immediately try again, and just keep trying to do the same thing. You're going to fall, and it's going to get longer, right? You're going to, maybe sometimes you fail. Maybe you don't drink for a month, then you drink, and then, oh, no, I'll make it another month. And then suddenly you drink 3 times that week. It doesn't mean you failed. It means you're going through the process and you're learning. We didn't just learn to walk and then run. Like you weren't a baby and just like, oh, and then you start running. Like you crawled, you walked, you fell, you smacked your head on 50 coffee tables. I know I smacked my head on a few. That would explain a lot. I'm a bit special. But, you know, yeah, everything works the same, guys. It's the same mechanic on everything in life, and the solutions are actually really basic. You can go really in-depth. You can study, you can learn, you can find 1,000 different motivational videos and all this on this stuff. But my core point is you already know what you want to know. You already know whether something's good or bad for you. You're struggling with actually moving on from it. So you want to replace it with something. So like when I gave up drinking, I replaced it with looking into the carnivore diet, doing the carnivore diet, losing 40 pounds and working out a bit each day. I wasn't in the gym hours and hours. I wasn't working really hard at it, but I just made sure I focused on just that and made sure the dishes were done and made my bed, like Jordan Peterson type stuff. So like your environment around you being really clean and stuff can help, like or reasonably, right? Because otherwise you wake up every morning, it's like, oh, I'm drinking, I feel like shit, I'm a failure, whatever, and then you got rubbish everywhere. You're just surrounding yourself with who you've been and where you're at. So what you're trying to do is create evidence of a new you. So you might have the past you as this long of shit. And if you've been working at yourself for 6 months, you might only be this much of new evidence. So you're going to have that old voice in your head. This much of your past is like, bro, like you're a failure, all this, you're a messy person, whatever. And you got this much new evidence, like, oh yeah, I'm actually doing better, right? So like you want to build up the old evidence and just don't listen to the old voice, right? Yeah, still daylight, man. It is, what is it? 1:20 in the afternoon. 1:20 in the afternoon. Yeah, you just keep on going. You fall, you get up. Yep. And you got to remember as well that the voice in your head, this is the biggest thing that I had to realize. The voice in your head is not true. It's not correct. It's not you. Those thoughts you're having and those doubts, whatever, none of that is you. That's past experiences. It's things people have said to you in the past. It's things that an uncle said to you 20 years ago and you believed it or whatever, right? Obviously, these are all self-limiting beliefs because there's other people who go and achieve amazing things. They start with less than you, they start with nothing, they go through worse, and then they become like champions of the world and stuff, right? So it's obviously all, right? It's not in your limits physically or the world holding you back, it's you, right? And understanding that and taking that accountability and then understanding that voice in your head, if you listen to it, the words might be so simple that it was you telling it to yourself when you're 10 years old or something, right? So that voice is trying to keep you comfortable and safe and in bed. And, oh, well, if you stay where you are, this is familiar, stay here. But you're miserable. So that voice is wrong. It's bullshit. You don't have to listen to that voice in your head trying to tell you, oh, this and that, and oh, this person's upset at you, and these people think this. You walk in public, and oh, people are thinking, it's all fear, it's all noise. It's just bullshit. It's bullshit. So, but it is our brain trying to keep us safe. We're wired for like, once we've got a roof over our head and food in our stomach and we've got a warm bed, our basic human needs are met, then we can sit in comfort. And that's why you can achieve really well and get everything cleaned up and, oh, I'm great now. And then you sit there until it falls off again, right? So then we get stuck in that loop. And it's just a loop I get stuck in too. So this is exactly the stuff I like to talk about, guys, and work at, because it's what I've battled through and I continue to battle with, right? That's the point of why I'm here. So I do appreciate the conversation. I do appreciate the topic. We live, we learn. Like the meaning of life is to go on the journey, guys. The meaning of life is to go on the journey. It's not to not anything else. For a long time, I considered, giving up that journey. And then I understood I needed to take that option off the table, that it would hurt people who cared about me. There's always people who care about you somewhere, right? Whether you think it or not. Okay, well, I'm staying on path. That option's off the table. Okay, well, what am I doing with this life that I have? So that's what I'm working at, man. Yeah. Yeah, just try to keep it real, bro. Try to keep it real and move forward again. I had a friend I was talking to about some stuff recently. I won't even give any more detail than that. And they were just like, they were still going on the path. They were doing quite well. They're doing all right, but they're just a bit overwhelmed and stuff. And he's like, oh, I'm making all these plans for the future. I'm staying on path, but I'm getting stressed out. I'm like, bro, don't try and solve all your future problems now. Like, you can make plans in 10 years. You want to be here, but stop trying to back engineer that entire path now, because through the next 2-3 years and stuff, you're going to gain more experience. You're going to gain more knowledge. You're going to build more in yourself, that when you get 8-10 years from now, you're going to be able to use all the knowledge you're getting now to actually solve those problems way better. If you try to solve 10-year-away problems now, you now are solving them. You've got 10 years of growth before you reach that point, right? So just chip away at it, right? Oh, I'm glad you like the vibe, bro. Look at, man. Yeah, we have get a few Kiwis in here. As I say, man, that's what I want here. So I do appreciate that. I do appreciate the feedback. You like the vibe. Just be real about it and just try and keep the noise out on that, man. Yeah. Well, I am going to head off, guys. I'm going to go and have an omelette and stuff, and I might do another stream later in the day or something. Just make sure if you hit the sub up there, just head over to the channel, and if you want to know when I'm live each time, you can turn the bell icon to all notifications on. Then it'll actually send you a notification to let you know I'm live. So I do appreciate any support always, guys. Even if you can just stop by and you drop a like and you go, hey bro, on your way through, if you're busy, it all helps me out with the channel and that, right? All right, thank you, guys. It's been a great chat. We've had some cool people, and we've had a bit of trolls to show us how the other side looks. So wicked, heaps of new voices and stuff. I had a channel a little while ago, bro, and sort of took some time with it, got rid of that channel, and spent some time really deciding what I was going to do here after that learning experience and stuff. So we'll just keep on the vibe, man. So yeah, still pretty new, bro. I started out first channel was in September, but this will be the long-term channel I'm keeping. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. All notifications off, wicked, bro. Appreciate you being here, bro. Appreciate your insight and stuff as well. It's your knowledge and input of like things in OTA and that, and the culture and that. It's your experiences, bro. It's been it's all good. Like, that's what I love about creating on here, right? It's not about me just like, oh guys, here's what to do. Like, it's like, oh, let's just have some real talk and positive vibes and stuff. Yeah, it's good, man. It's good. All right, guys. Oh, nearly knocked that over. Too much bench slap. 146 right now. Oh, thank you, bro. That's wicked. Thanks for the update there. Yeah, we started out with like 127 today, so it's been a good day. A couple of days ago, it was like 13 subs. Then it's a day of 0, and I only get like 100 views instead of 800. It just depends, just on the vibe, just on the day. So I'm totally detached from the numbers, but I do appreciate, obviously, the bigger it grows, the more people I can reach and try and help and stuff, man. So we'll build it up. Stay real. Will do, man. Always, bro. Everything else is becoming fake. You can't even look at a video of a dog or something and it comes up and pulls the fingers at you with AI. So, yeah, I think this will be of value to some people over time. There we go. Find someone on your level. That, appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. It means a lot, bro. It all makes it worth doing it, guys. So, I appreciate it. All right, I'm outie. I'd love to say I could stay all day, but I better get some work done. Hop to it. 3, 2, 1.